All right, everybody, and peace of Christ to all of you. We are just getting things ready here. Uh, I hope my voice is clear for everyone. Please invite your friends. And today we are going to speak about something funny, which is very huge part of Islam. Actually, the Muslims, they believe in Allah not because they want to believe in Him. They are seduced in three major issues: women, and which means sex, and food, and money, like gold and silver, etc. But today we will talk about Allah having buffet. Me myself, I like open buffet, to be honest with you, and I always prefer to go to open buffet restaurants. Please don't hesitate to copy the link of the video in your friends' Facebook page, Twitter, etc., so we can get as many people to watch and learn, please. Today I will not stay long with you. It's going to be a short time because some of you saying it's too long, so we will make it short. But remember, when a Christian prince he says short, his short is the same as Allah. God knows, Allah knows when short is going to be over. Now, the promises of Allah is one of the most funny things ever you can imagine. And I'm not going today to make my own statement. I'm going to show you with your own eyes why Allah is very funny and very stupid. If you have a child and you want to promise this child something, like let's say if you study, if you do your homework, I will buy you a bike. If you eat your dish, I'm going to buy you this toy. If you have a daughter, you promise her a Barbie, So today we will see how naive and stupid the promises of Allah. And I am not insulting, right now. I'm just saying my opinion. It is stupid, and if you are a Muslim, I challenge you not to agree with me. It's a challenge. All right, it is a challenge not to agree. I will take you to the Quran, and we will see what the buffet of Allah in the Quran. The buffet we are talking about, this is a buffet which is exist and located in the heaven, not on earth. All right. So supposedly, if I convert to Islam, I will get a reward, and this reward is supposedly astonishing, and it's amazing. And this is what the Muslims say. Is like, I never saw a Muslim scholar, TV station, etc., did not say what I am talking about. It's astonishing, it's amazing, it's wonderful, it is. All right. So let us examine the 10 top reasons to love at Muhammad. And by the way, I did not prepare the 10 reasons. I'm just quoting Muslim what they say. Muslim, they say 10 reasons not to believe in Jesus, 10 reasons not to believe, etc., 10 reasons the Bible is corrupted. All these reasons is very funny. Those who speak about reasons, they have no reasons, and I will show you. Let us switch to the screen, shall we? All right. If we look here in the screen, let us take down Allah having buffet. We will put the sign later. By the way, it's the price to join the buffet of Allah is to kill some Spanish and some German and some French and some Hindus and some Buddhas and some Christians and some Jews and some atheists and some gays and some lesbian, and then you will get a free buffet. This is the conditions of Allah to join his buffet. Now, chapter 56, verse number 21. I will read what is before and what is after, because I don't want the Muslim to say he is taking things out of context. You know them. You know the Muslims. They cry before even you start cutting the onion. They cry for they get offended right away. Doesn't matter what you say. So in chapter 56, verse number 21, what Allah exactly He promised me if I go to heaven? Let us see exactly what the promise. Oh, I mean, look at this. I mean, seriously. Let me zoom out so guys you can read it. You Muslims are really weird. I mean, no more weird than you and your God. This is what Allah He promised me in heaven. Are you serious? I will go to heaven, so I will eat barbecue birds, chickens. Are you serious that Allah He promised me in the heaven He have? I will change the translation so you guys you can see multi translation. We showed you Yusuf Ali. This is Shakir. And look like Shakir. You know, I think those Muslims did not translate the Quran, by the way. I think they are copy paste from each other. I mean, they change just a few words and they make themselves like I am the one who I think all of them they are fraud. I think Yusuf Ali is the first one who translated in English, and the rest they are just they use the translation, but they change a few words to make it look like different. Look, all of them. Flesh of a falls. Okay, all right. Let us see the third one. Biktal. We saw Biktal already. Yeah, Biktal. We saw Biktal. Muhsin Khan. You see, all of them they are copy each other. Anyway, what the Quran is promising us simply that in the heaven of Allah, Allah is going to give me unlimited buffet of bird meat. Birds meats which you desire, which mean in the heaven our meat, the meat we will eat only is limited to the following birds. So you can wish to have a duck, you can wish to have a chicken, you can wish to have a dove, you can wish all kind of birds, but there's no fish, there's no beef, there's no shish kebab, there's no vegetables. The only vegetation there is fruits, and fruits is not really vegetation, it's a fruit. Now how God in such a heaven, huh? He promised me barbecue of birds. I mean, is that God? Okay, I will show you Muslims better heaven than the one you have. Look with me, please. Look with me. Do you see this? I mean, seriously, do you see this? Do you see this? Muslims, look with me. Look, what Allah is promising you is garbage, man. What does this heaven for? Have you been in Asia and eat the Asian food? It's amazing. So what does this God is promise me in heaven? I am in heaven, yet I'm going to eat only birds, and this is the only meat I will eat all my life for eternity. This is heaven. What is the hummus? I like hummus. Even hummus we don't have. So I will go and I will do jihad for the sake of this God. His name is Allah, and nobody know, and nobody saw, and nobody heard, not even his prophet Muhammad, huh? And all of this is to get what? To get the bird meat? Without even sauce or hummus? What kind of you know, Muslims, seriously, you know, your religion is really messed up, man. Look how many dishes. Look at this. Look at this buffet. Compare this buffet to the buffet of Allah. Any Abdul want to compare? Compare this buffet in the front of your eyes to the buffet of Allah. In the buffet of Allah, you have only bird meat and fruits. That's it. We are done. So you Abdul, you pray to Allah, you bow down to Allah, you put your ass up in the sky and your head down in the floor and play Allah, Allah Akbar, forgive me, Allah, Allah, to get a bird in the heaven. And this is for absolutely there's no bird there. I mean, your God Allah himself does not exist. All of this to get a bird in the heaven. Go to Costco, you can get a very nice chicken, a huge one, for $4.99, barbecued and ready. I do not need to go to heaven to get that. So number one reasons to laugh at the God of Islam is his promise in the heaven, which is number one, the food. The food. So you Muslims, your food in the heaven is screwed. Go to any restaurant in the world, man, you will eat a lot better than the God of Islam. What about your God? Allah promised you some pizza as a for change, like once a week. So Tony, like from Italy, will make some pizza for us. Huh? Pepperoni. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all week, 7 days a week for eternity, you will be eating bird meat. I mean, how boring this promise of Allah is. For eternity, I will eat only bird meat. Can I have some salmon? What's wrong with salmon fish? It's so delicious, man. I mean, your God Allah never heard of it? I mean, at least once a month. Why we will not have salmon for once a month? I mean, what's the problem? What Allah will lose if he add one dish additional to the bird? I mean, okay, we got the bird, and okay, what is the salad? Have you ever heard of somebody eating only bird meat with a salad, bread, okay, some rice? I mean, come on, are you stupid? This is supposedly is a heaven, and you will get whatever you wish, and you go to Allah heaven, and you are so excited. The Muslim man right away when he enter heaven, he is sharpening his penis like. I mean, how this penis will work if you are eating just bird, man? Your energy will come from the meat of the bird. Somebody is asking me if I was a Muslim. No, I never been a Muslim. I mean, I'm too smart to be a Muslim for a second. Are you kidding me? Since I was a kid, I don't, I choose my food carefully. I'm not going to follow. If my father, he will feed me only bird meat, I will stop believing that he is my father. I mean, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this father? He want to only feed me one meal for the rest of eternity. Imagine you have a parents, mother and father, every day, since you are a child, they feed you only one kind of food. It is bird meat. You ask them, Dad, can't you bring us some falafel, hummus for change? No, we are stuck with the bird meat. This is religion and this is God. What about? Can I have some sushi? Man, I am so disappointed. I was thinking to convert to Islam, but now I have to rethink again. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. I want to go there. This is heaven. This is heaven, not the heaven of Allah. Look at this shrimp. Each one of them is like in the size of the head of Muhammad. Heaven. Yet Allah, He forced me to eat for eternity, for the rest of my life, a chicken or bird meat. By the way, if you watch, I don't know if you watched the Dean show. The Dean show, they said in the Dean show, uh, brother, brother, and the guy is so excited. Like there's two guys in the show. You can search for the video. It's called "Description of Paradise." It's the most funny, stupid video ever. Brother, in the paradise, you do not need to cook. You do not need to make food. As an example, brother, you see a bird in the sky, huh? You see him in the fly in the sky. You see him? No, not that one. This is so small. No, this is one too small too. The other one. Yeah, see that's one. You say the password, brother, which is Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. The barbecue, the chicken will be barbecued and will be in the dish in the front of you. I mean, that's astonishing. Look how fast the service is. But what the benefit? We will eat at the end of the day, every day, the same meal. It's a chicken until you start having feather in your shoulders. And I will not be surprised if you lay eggs after a few months. I mean, if you eat birds every day, I mean, why you will not have eggs? You know, like you never know. Especially you are going to do that for eternity. It's not for a week, for two, for a month, for 2 years, for 5 years. You would do that for eternity, man. And this is supposedly Allah promise in the heaven. I am very disappointed. Look at this. Look. I mean, what Allah will lose if he had like some cocktail, you know, 2 tomatoes, some shrimp, 1 fish, 1 beef. I mean, what he will lose? Huh? What is the problem? Allah is limited with the source in the heaven. Here we go. Some of you are getting hungry. Actually, most of you come to my show just because you like to eat more. I know what do you do. You sit, you watch me, you listen to me, and you get more hungry because my words is delicious. Because always I speak about Allah. The second you hear about Allah, you feel like you want to eat the whole world. It's so delicious to hear Him. I mean, unbelievable the wisdom of Allah. So beautiful. So Muslims, I am not making fun of you. I'm just asking questions. This is heaven? A God who promised me chicken for the rest of my life? What about some salmon? What about some fish? What about some sushi? What about some salad? Tomato? I mean, just add one lemonade, man. I mean, give us 1 lemonade a week. Just one. I'm so disappointed. I wanted to go to heaven of Allah, but now I don't know what to do. Where I'm going to go now? Where I'm going to go after this disaster? You did disappoint me, Allah. Have you ever, Allah, have you been ever like in a Japanese restaurant or in Thai restaurant? Huh? Have you ever heard of spaghetti? I'm sure Allah never heard of spaghetti, because trust me, if Allah ever heard about spaghetti, He would make a chapter. It's called the spaghetti chapter. If Allah ever heard of the fried rice of the Thai people, or you know, just you remind me of something. When I was in the Philippines, we went in a town, and there is a sign everywhere. It says Bulalu, Bulalu, Bulalu. I thought this is the name of the town, because I mean the sign is everywhere. Bulalu, Bulalu, Bulalu. So you know, we wanted to eat, and I told them, will the city, like, you know, like after a week from that, I told them, I like the city, the one we visit. They said, which one? I told them Bulalu. They said, there is no city, it's called Bulalu. I said, no, there's a sign everywhere, it says Bulalu. They said, this is This is the name of the food they cook there. This is what happened to an Arab when he became a tourist. He get everything wrong. Unbelievable. Now look at this. Why Allah cannot provide us something like that? Or like this? I mean, look at this. Or like that. Or that. I mean, this is really crazy. I mean, I'm really so disappointed. I know I like falafel, to be honest with you. I like falafel. When I used to be after I finished my service with the army, I worked with the army for some time as a contractor, not as an army soldier no more. And they used to send us, like, they choose for us. They are the one who buy the ticket. It's the government. It's not like it's not my choice. So most of the time, we stop in Las Vegas. So the army reserve for us a hotel, etc. And I like it really when I go to Las Vegas, not because it's a sin city, as they say, but because the food there is so cheap and so good. They have open buffet, and the open buffet in Las Vegas is beyond imagination of Allah and his followers. You cannot believe, Muslims, how the open buffet of Las Vegas is a lot better than any buffet of Allah. And this is just Las Vegas. My friend, shrimp, salmon, sushi, I mean, you name it, man, you will go crazy. You go to Las Vegas skinny, you come back like a mule. Where is Allah from the heavens of others? I mean, look like Allah is very limited of his imagination, and he never heard of other kind of food. That's why he is promising us something very funny and very weird. Anyway, forget about the food. What else? What else in the heaven of Allah? Here we go. We have a fruit. I mean, come on. You exaggerate saying there's nothing good there except the bird. Here we go. There's a fruit. Why you are not showing us the verse before it? It's in the front of your eyes. So thank you, Allah, that now we have a fruit. Okay, what is the fruit we will eat? Any Muslim can tell us what is the fruits we will eat? The fruit we will eat, it says here, and with the fruit that they may choose. That will be correct if there is choices. As I know, the only fruits Allah he mentioned is the grape and the fig. If there's other choices, Muslims, any Muslim here in the text can show us something? If there's additional promises, fruits, or only, even guys, even the palm date, Allah he forgot to mention it. I mean, it's weird. That's why you see Allah in different verse in the Quran, he swear by the fig, if you remember. No, there is no date. Allah he mentioned that he told Mary to eat from the date in the Quran, yeah, but not in the heaven. What else? What else? Brother, in the heaven of Allah, Allah will provide you with wine which will not make you drunk. I mean, obviously this wine is not wine. This wine is fake. It's alcohol free. This is not a wine. A wine will not make you drunk. It does not have alcohol, therefore it is not alcohol. So how you call it wine? Any Muslim can explain? I am drinking wine, but yet I will not be drunk. I mean, is that wine really wine, or this is like 7 Up? By the way, I heard the news, which is very serious news coming from Afghanistan, but the Afghani people, the Muslims, they are striking against the American because they provide them 7 Up drink, and they claim the nation there, since the American they came, they walk 7 steps and they jump because of that drink, which obviously fishy. I mean, why only it's happening in Afghanistan that Muslim people they walk 7 steps and jump? Obviously because of the 7 Up. Now Allah, He promised us fruits, but there's no other drink except the wine, which have no alcohol, obviously, which obviously cannot be wine. I mean, is it vinegar? Muslim, are you sure it's not a vinegar? I don't know really. I mean, this religion is really weird. Okay. Now Allah, He think about everything. So look at this wonderful Allah. He promised us that we will have cups. I mean, look at this beautiful God, man. He think about everything. You might think that the kitchen of Allah is empty. No, you're wrong. Allah, He will provide you cups so you can drink the wine. I mean, you drink the wine by licking it. I mean, it doesn't make sense, right? So Allah is a smart God. He promised us cups. He mentioned that in the Quran. I mean, how much effort this God took him to think about the kitchen He will provide us there. Look like Allah was sitting in the table. What I will give them in the heaven? Okay, first the meal is birds. In the morning they eat birds. In the noon they eat bird. In the afternoon they eat bird. In the dinner they eat bird. Okay, drink. In the morning they drink wine. In the noon they drink wine. In the afternoon they drink wine. At night they drink wine. Hold on, I forgot something. Sorry, I'm cheating here. I'm cheating. There's milk too. I mean, come on. But the funny about this drink, the Muslims they are going to drink is mixed with something. Anyone knows mixed with what? Anyone knows? I hate myself. I cannot wait to go to the heaven of Allah. Allah, Zanjabil, sorry, I thought it wrong. Allah is going to promise us what they call it in Arabic. Hold on. Let me find the translation. Ginger. Yeah, I was looking, man. I cannot find the drink. I mean, how I forgot that, you know. So Allah, He promised us the zanjabil. Let us see, just to be sure that this is the correct drink. Yeah, this is the correct drink. Let us see a translation. Hold on. Chapter 76, verse number 17. Yusuf Ali. I mean, look, guys, look at the Muslim translation. I mean, the Muslim translation is amazing. So Allah will give them a drink of cup of wine between two brackets mixed with zanjabil. I mean, what is the translation you eat it? I mean, how somebody in Pakistan will know what zanjabil is? I mean, is that supposed to be a translation, or this is supposed to be a zanjabil Quran? How somebody live in the middle of nowhere, somebody live in England, he will know what zanjabil. Even Arab do not know what zanjabil. And by the way, this is an additional proof that the Quran is a fabricated book, because all those words are not Arabic words. Mostly zanjabil is a word coming from Persia. So Allah will give you a drink which is going to be mixed with ginger. Who can resist that? Anyone can resist such a temptation? Wine mixed with zanjabil. You see the translation here, they put for you ginger. This guy is smarter. I mean, this is so beautiful. Finally Allah, he added some spices for his drink, and supposedly the best drink you drink is wine with zanjabil, which is ginger. I mean, this is stupid. Since when that wine with ginger tastes so good? Muslims, do you have a brain? I mean, is your God Allah is stupid or what? But do you know, guys, why Muhammad, he promised them ginger in the heaven? Anyone knows? Who knows why Allah, he promised, or Muhammad, we know that Muhammad is fabricating this Quran, why he promised them zanjabil, which is ginger? The Arab at that time, you know, you see, we say Arabic coffee, Arabica coffee, all of this is stupid things. It's not exist. Arab have nothing to do with the coffee. Turkish have nothing to do with the coffee, and they never even know that coffee is. This is something new. But the world is always, you know, I mean, in the wrong direction. The Arab, they have a very limited kind of drinks. Either they drink milk because they are Bedouin, they have their sheep, or wine, or ginger. And ginger grow in the ground. You know, it's not something they even farm for it. They don't have many choices. Ginger at that time, it was like their tea. You know, camel urine is this is the prediction of Muhammad. You know, his madness. The Arab don't really drink camel urine. It was Muhammad. He come with this. I want any of you to try to mix ginger with some wine and let me know how it's going to taste. I mean, ginger is good actually. I add in my tea, I add ginger. I like ginger. You know, once I saw a girl, her name is Ginger, and I said to her, can we ginger together? She said to me, no, I'm a Muslim. You are a Christian, we cannot ginger together. I said, what are you talking about? I'm not talking to you to do something bad. I'm just asking you to drink some tea together. The drink of Allah. She took it in the wrong way, you know. I think she thought like I'm going to say ginger, I would do something wrong. I mean, this is not even right. So, I mean, this is heaven. God, he promised me in heaven I will have ginger. May Allah ginger you all, Muslims. May Allah cover you by ginger. What's wrong with this God? I mean, until now, I could not find one serious promise to make this heaven. Wine will not make me drunk. Why? Because obviously it's fake. Maybe expired. I never heard of a wine expired. Do wine expire, by the way? I think so. Anyway, if there is any Muslim here who don't agree with me, please let me know. By the way, is my voice clear in the microphone? If my voice is not clear, let me go and grab some ginger and come back to you. Just give me like a sign, okay? Yeah, send me Jibril, you know. Allah is so beautiful. Allah, he think about everything. And what Allah make it more beautiful. Look, Allah, he will not make you drink from any spring. He will make you drink from a drink, it's called salsabil. I mean, what's wrong with this language? Sa-le-sa-bil. Jene jara zane ja bil. I mean, this is amazing. It's so beautiful. Okay, hold on, Muslims. What is the spring of water is called Sensabil? What does that mean exactly? Any Muslim can tell us? Why this? What is unique about the spring of water? Allah will make us a drink from a water. It's called Salsabil. Huh? Any Muslim? This is God, and this God, He promised me a spring of water. Hold on, hold on. It's not a spring of water. It's my mistake. This is a spring of wine. It's called Salsabil. I mean, the Muslims are really confused. One of them, he says to me, Salsabil is a spring of water. The other one, he says to me, no, this is a spring of wine. And only no one knows what the Salsabil is, or what it says, and a spring there called Salsabil. Any Muslim have some explanation? The mascara is not over yet. You see, I mean, what the benefit of a river of wine which is mixed with gingerbeer and a spring of water is called salsabil? Obviously, Muhammad is just trying to make you know, like a poetry, but it's not working. He is adding words have no meaning just to make it sound right with the you know, with the rap, you know, like yesterday I ate spaghetti, and my friend called me from Haiti, and he told me how was it, and I mean, there's no meaning there, you know. It's like zanzabil, salsabil, sasafil, and then Allah, He promised us beautiful boys. I mean, look at this, look at this, look at this, look how beautiful it is. Allah thought about everything. We have the bird, open buffet. We have the wine will not make us drunk. We have a ginger mixed with the wine. We have a spring, it's called salsabil. Now what is missing? Naked boys. Naked boys. Who they are so beautiful. Look how Allah described them. Look at the description of Allah. You know, obviously this God Allah, He is one of those pervert. You find them in Asia looking for boys and sex with the children's. You know, they go to Philippines, they go to Thailand, they go to these areas looking for little boys to have sex with them. Boys of everlasting youth. And if you see them, Muslims, don't do anything bad, because if I start describing the boys now for the Muslim, excuse my language, they will start masturbating. I'm serious. Look at the description. Look. If you see them, brother, if you see the boys in the heaven, you would think them scattered pearls. Oh boy. Are we talking about women? Are we talking about a belly dancer? Or we are talking about boys? Why Allah describing those boys in such a description? For those who do not know me, by the way, I say things as it is. Yes, I'm a Christian, I am a believer, I am not rude, but I'm not here to sugarcoat Islam. I'm giving it to you as it is. I'm not like those ministers who let us say they speak politely. I am not a politely person, because I like to give it to you as it is, so you learn it as it is. Right? Don't think I'm speaking this way because of any reason, except I believe that we should give it as it is. Otherwise, we are giving you fake news, the same as the fake wine of Allah and the fake ginger and the fake versions, because even the versions of Islam are not versions, man. I mean, you sleep with the woman, second day you come back, she is virgin again. I mean, not second day, right away. She just put on her panty and she go back again and she is virgin. Like, what the heck? I mean, what is the virgin woman? What the point of a promising me virgin if she is not virgins? Like this woman, she have like 10,000 mile there. Did I say 10,000 mile? Come on, I'm exaggerating. I don't think it's like 10,000. I think it's like 9,999 mile. It's not. I mean, come on. Sometimes I exaggerate too much. You remember when a Muslim, I showed him about Muhammad making promises in the hadith about 80,000 women for every Muslim for just fighting for 40 days. He said to me, the Prophet, he was exaggerating. Well, he was what? Exaggerating. The Prophet was exaggerating. So are you saying he was lying? Because what exaggerating mean exactly? He is giving false promises. Right? Do we have any Muslim there? He wanna call us? If you are new to our channel, don't forget to unsubscribe. If you are subscribed, don't forget to unsubscribe too. And by the way, at the end of the month, we have a, what they call it in those channels who do commercial, a give out. Okay, we will give you a boy like pearl give out, like from heaven, boy for each of you. All right. I mean, what do you want more? What do human being want more than this? You have wine, have no alcohol, and your meal is for eternity is a chicken, and your drink is always mixed with ginger. You don't even have a, like, you know, guys, you don't even have a choice to mix it with gingerbeer or not. It's already mixed. I mean, you can't even, like, you don't give you a chance, mixed or not mixed. It's mixed. It's unbelievable. Even mixing with gingerbeer is not. You see, read with me carefully. Abdul, read with me. I forgot Abdul, they are illiterate like their prophet, they can't read. Forget about Abdul. Hindus, Buddhas, atheists, Christians, Jews, read with me. And cup of wine mixed. I mean, what if I don't want to mix it? I mean, put gingerbeer in the side and wine is here. If I like to mix it, I will mix it. Why you will give it to me mixed? Guys, do you see how beautiful this is? It's mixed already. I mean, you take it, you leave it. Imagine you go to the store, you say to them, or like a restaurant, you say, do you have tea without sugar? You say, sorry sir, it's coming with sugar. Do you have tea without gingerbeer? No, it's mixed already with ginger. Do you have sir, everything we have is not what you're asking for, thank you very much. And this is supposedly a heaven. What is missing is to get spanked each time you order a dish, because you like it or not, this is your dish. Should I continue? Shall we? Any Muslim here have any problem with my explanation of your heaven? Muslims, you see, I'm going to show you 10 verses before and 20 verses after. I mean, so you don't say I'm quoting things off. Now, what is really messed up is this promise here. Look at this. Guys, honest to God, I have a couch in my living room. I did not sit on it for the last maybe 5 years. Allah promised me a couch in the heaven. God Almighty promising us a couch, and we will not only sit in it, we will recline. I mean, this is so beautiful, man. Imagine yourself, imagine, relax guys, imagine. I know all of you don't have couches and you are not like me, rich. I'm very rich, you know. I hate to be rich, by the way. I don't know, like Bank of America, they called me, they said, Christian Prince, can you come over, you know, and for the sake of Allah, take your money off our shelves. We don't have more space. They rented Home Depot. I mean, even Costco, Sam's Club, every store, space, even Walmart, just to put my money there, they could not, because remember, we are Arab, and Allah promised us a lot of wealth. And yet Allah will promise me a couch in the heaven. And what I will do in the couch, He is even explaining to me what exactly I will be doing. I mean, look how smart Allah is. Because an Arab guy who never saw a couch before, he will be wondering, what is the couch? What is the couch? What I will do in the couch? Is that a ladder? Is that how it look like? Huh? So Allah explained to them, because those Arab savage who never saw a couch before, He is saying to them, you will recline on it. Ooh, man, finally I get the answer. Now I know what I will do in it. I will recline. I mean, imagine if Allah promised me a couch, but yet He did not tell me what I will do with it. A Muslim Abdul, he might have sex with the couch, because those people, they have sex with everything. So Allah make it clear for them. The boys for sex, the couch is to recline. Okay, just take a note. So beautiful, super intelligence. This God is genius. I mean, sometimes this God is beyond imagination. Did I say imagination? I don't know. Sometimes I say weird word. I don't know where they are coming from. I hate this word. Since I remember that Muhammad, he imagined himself having sex, but in fact he never did. Each time I close my eyes, I start imagining things Muhammad was doing. I mean, what Muhammad was doing exactly when he imagined he have sex, but in fact he never did. Maybe this is what happened. If the prophet even cannot find if his sexual life is real or not, how we can trust that this heaven he's talking about is not from his imagination? Muslims, focus with me, wake up. So, can you bring us some camel urine, please? Yeah, for the Muslims, hot, please, fresh from the penis of the camel directly. Yeah, grab it, brother. Allahu Akbar. Now look at this. The prophet, not this hadith, the other one. Muslims, read with me, please. I'm really, sometimes, you know, by the way, last month I was thinking seriously to commit suicide. I'm serious. I mean, I was saying to myself, how I can commit suicide, I found a solution. I convert to Islam, I claim to be a prophet, I have 13 wives and 13 mother-in-law, and right away you will commit suicide. I mean, imagine if you have 13 mother of law come to your house every day. How you doing, my son? How you doing with my daughter? I hope you are not bothering her. Like, I mean, this is so beautiful, unbelievable. Anyway, let us go back to the topic. Am I being so much? Should I switch? Let us read together. The prophet continued. Hold on. I mean, sometimes the Muslims, when they tell us a story about Muhammad, it's really weird. Look. I mean, what they will lose if they put there how long. It says for such and such. What happened to the date? Muslims, what is such and such mean? Is that like 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, 70 years? The prophet was. Have you ever heard of a date? It's called for such and such. Okay, Muslims, I am going to debate you in a such and such date. And now I know what was happening. Isa, he told the Christian that Muhammad will come in a such and such date. I mean, may such and such take you all together. I'm talking to the Abdul, by the way. Okay. Sorry. Like this atheist, he is inviting me next week to join. And what about a gay Muslim convert? I'm not going to join a conversation with the gay convert. Leave me alone. I thought he will make me a Muslim to debate with him. Those atheists are really weird. Okay, I'm answering him in Skype, man. So, guys, I'm going to talk to you for a such and such time. Okay, and by the way, don't forget to make a donation for us for such and such money. And don't mind, if you don't mind, if you can buy some, or sorry, such and such of my books. However, I really wanted to answer such and such questions, but for now I have a very limited source of such and such answers. I mean, this is a such land. Have you ever heard of a country it's called such land? Welcome to Islam. Okay, we go back. I mean, why this guy is taking us left or right? I mean, look like he's drunk. Is he? Yeah, he was drinking zanjabil with wine. I mean, think about it. So the Prophet continued. I'm not going to repeat that word again. I became sensitive from it. Seriously, I'm going to wipe it off. Okay, yeah. Actually, I will cover it. I will cover it with the ink. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I will cover it with the ink. Yeah. I think this is the best solutions for me not to repeat this word no more. Okay, I forget about it. Forget about it. It's not there. It's not there. I can't see it no more. I can't see it no more. All right, all right. Now we are over it. Now, so the Prophet, he continue for period. Imagining that he has beep with his wives. I mean, that's amazing. And you Muslims, you say to me, Allah is not funny? The Prophet, he chose from the whole world a prophet who was doing for beep, which means such and such period of time, having a dream, but they are not a dream really, they are reality supposedly, that he is imagining himself having sex with his wife, but in fact he never did. So who was doing his wives during that time? Any Muslim here? Any Muslim here can tell us what's happening? How you Muslims can trust Muhammad in what he said to you about heaven, about God, about punishment, about anything, if this guy, even his sex have no witnesses, which means even his wife was not there. Imagine, have you ever heard of a guy having sex but his wife is not there? I mean, sex without a woman, what is that? How you can trust this man? What's wrong with you Muslims? What's wrong? Again, don't forget to unsubscribe from our page, please, everybody. We have a button there. Click and unsubscribe. And this is an open invitation for everybody. The same as Allah, he said to all the angels, bow down, except the genie did not. Like, idiot, he is not a genie. He is not an angel. You said that. You said all the angels subscribe. Well, the angel is angels. The genie is not an angel. So why you get upset from the genie? Well, Allah always, I mean, Allah himself, he imagined that the genie is an angel. What's wrong with you? So don't forget, please, to unsubscribe to our channel if you like our channel. If you don't like it, I mean, who care? Do I care? Allah, he care. Look, honestly, if any of you don't like to subscribe to my channel, I am an Arab. I have connection. I speak the language of Allah. I can call him right now, and Allah can make to you things happen the same as what happened to Muhammad, starting from such and such. I mean, imagine you wake up in the morning and you find yourself suffering from such and such problem. Aren't you scared? Can you talk about angels cursing wife? I mean, Hanta, why you want to change the topic, man? We are talking about the heaven. We switch here for a second just to show you that this guy, he's imagining we want to go back to the heaven of Allah. What? And you know, I support Allah. He curse wives. Yeah, why not? I mean, okay, hold on. Think about it. Women, they take the money in your wallet. You are the man, but the fact they are the real man in the house. I mean, you are the one who wash dishes, you are the one who do laundry, you are the one who take the kids. I mean, let Allah curse them for a second. I mean, what's wrong with you? Leave Allah do his job. Allah, he exists to curse the women. Women, I curse you, I curse you, I curse you. Allah and the angels, they curse you. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allah curse you, curse you, curse you. I mean, come on, let Allah have some fun. Don't take the fun of Allah from his pocket. I mean, this is his hobby. Now, I hope women, they will not hate me for what I'm saying. I mean, even if you hate me, I mean, it's your choice. Still, Allah, he favor me upon you. Look, Allah will give me 70 like you in the heaven. I mean, look how fun it is. You go to heaven, man. You open the door in your room, you find 70 women jumping over you. One when she want to bite your ear, the other one she want to bite your nose, especially if you have an Arabian nose. Now our nose like an elephant nose. Honest to Allah, when I go to the ATM machine doing shopping, I do not need to use my hands. Brother, you punch the numbers with your phone, your nose. Praise be to Allah knows. So imagine you go in your bedroom and you find 70 horny women. They are jumping all over you. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And actually, I will show you a video. I can't show you this video, it's haram. Where the sheikh, he described how one of them, she will suck your nipples, the other one, she will suck your, don't think dirty, shame on you, your finger, okay? And the other one, she will suck your, I mean, your nail. I mean, it's amazing. You go to heaven, my friend, it's different. It's totally different. You can't even imagine. I think I should have changed the topic. Let's go back to the food. Lord have mercy. You can imagine how much the Muslims hate me for saying the truth. You know, I'm not making fun of your God. I mean, your God is stupid, and I mean, look at this story in the front of us. And then how Muhammad, he found the solution from the such and such a problem he have, which he is imagining himself having sex with a woman, which is not exist at all. Two men, they come to him. The first one say to the other one, what's wrong with this guy? The other guy, he said to him, he have a problem. The first one, he said to him, what's a problem? The second one, he said his problem, he took too much ginger. I mean, this is a story. Two guys, they come to him, one in the top of his head and one in the other feet. I mean, why? Oh, by the, Muslim, hold on. Why one in the head and one in their feet? They are trying to play ping pong, tennis. I mean, cannot the two angels stand next to Muhammad's head and talk about him? One next to the feet and one next to his head. The first one asked the other one. I mean, is the first one is a doctor and the second one is a nurse? Muslims, are you there? Who is the first one? Who is the second one? Why the first one is asking the second one? I mean, aren't they both of them are angels? How come the first one he know, the second one do not know? Look what it says. Look here. What's wrong with this man? Huh? What's wrong? What's wrong? Let us call Zakir Naik and ask him what's wrong. I'm drinking water, not ginger. Taradan, 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 taradan. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum assalam. Brother, the two angels who came to the Prophet when he was suffering from such and a such problem, who are those angels? Brother Sister, this question is very well known. It's coming from a guy, his internet, his name is Christian Prince. First of all, Christian Prince, he always asks very filthy questions. The first angel, every Muslim knows that nobody knows who is he. However, the second angel, all Muslims know that nobody knows who is he. So now we have two angels, nobody knows who they are. Thank you very much. And suppose this is the answer. So first angel and second angels, and the first angel asked the second angel, what's wrong with this guy? And the second guy, he took his glasses and he looked Muhammad, okay, look like Muhammad is suffering from no, it's not HIV. No, I don't think so. Let us see what the problem. This is your books. Am I reading your books or reading a book written by the enemy of Muhammad? Let us continue with the heaven of Islam. Very disappointing. I was expecting better heaven, but obviously this heaven is really funny and weird. You know, today I did not post really in any page in Facebook that my room is open. I mean, our chat here is open. So I encourage you guys to help me to spread the video, post it everywhere in Facebook, let people learn, right? Especially Muslims. Can you talk about the river of wine? I cannot talk about it because simply, you know, I have a bad memory of this river of wine because once I swam there, it was unbelievable. It was a very bad experience. Why? Because simply I swim first in the river of honey, and then I jump in the wine, and then every cat and every bees in the world was all over me. Imagine there is a river of honey. I mean, how honey can run, man, unless it is hot like hell. If you don't believe me, let me show you that there is a heaven. I mean, there is a river of honey. Honey, a river of honey. Yeah, this is true. All right. Look here. Look. Look, look at this. I don't know how to translate this to you, but I will go with the Muslim translation. By the way, for those who are new here, do you like my accent? Because I can change my accent, by the way. I speak British fluently. Anyone have a problem with my accent? For those who do not know, I teach English too, from such and such years. History time. Shakespeare himself was my student. Actually, Shakespeare, he was an Arab guy, and his real name is Shakespeare. Shakespeare. He's very well known. And the British people, they stole his name and they make him Shakespeare. But the fact his name is Shakespeare, and he is a Muslim too. Now look at this. The similitude. Oh, you see how good my English? Similitude. No, hold on. Let me make it so slow. A similitude. No, let me do it the same as I can. I'm just joking. Of the garden which those who keep their duty to Allah are promised. Therein, oh boy, look at this. Look at this. What we will have there. Therein are rivers, unpolluted. You guys, you see, Allah do not know about the global warming. He do not know about pollution will happen because of the manufacturers and George Soros and his industry. I mean, come on. What's wrong with you? Go green. Go green. Allah, here we go. Where is the liberals here? Where's the atheist liberals? Look. Allah promised the Muslims unpolluted water. Hold on. I mean, this problem was exist since the time of Muhammad. Why? The Arab, they used to piss in the water, right? I forgot. Yeah, I know why. Let me show you why. Actually, I should not show you this. It's not good for your age, all of you. It's weird. It's seriously weird. All right. It was said. No, I don't want to read this one for you. Hold on. Let me choose better one, more clear. Okay. Wow. Guys, read with me this one. Read with me this one. This is why Allah is promising you unpolluted water. I passed by the Prophet of Allah, BBUH. This is like uh, B big barbecue. I'm not sure what does that mean. Anyway, BBUH. When he was performing wudu, which means ablution. Okay, how Muhammad used to perform ablution, take a shower in well, it's called the well of Bidaa. I said, are you performing wudu from it when garbage is thrown in it? What is throwing? What is a throwing in the well of the water? Garbage. Yet the Prophet is doing ablution from it. And you are wondering why the Prophet, God, he is promising you unpolluted water. Look at this one here. Look at this story here. This is even more exciting. The people ask the Prophet of Allah. You see, the Prophet of Allah in his time, he was like a Dr. Phil. You know what I mean? Like Dr. Phil, he has given you advice about how to save your marriage, but he was going through divorce. And you know, the smart American, they watch him. Anyway, so Dr. Phil Muhammad, the people asked the messenger of Allah, so look what happened here. He became so there he was BBUH. I mean, what happened in here? I'm really confused. Here Muhammad was BBUH. Here Muhammad became SAW. Why is that? I think this is a new model of Muhammad. Like, you know, there is a Mercedes-Benz 230, 300 cc, FFGG. I mean, this is like Muhammad is like, you know, a new version of him. So Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, asked him, can we perform ablution out of the well of Bidah, which is a well into which what? Menstrual clothes, dead dogs, and stinking things thrown in it? Now the Prophet will teach you the hygienes. You know the hygiene? Unbelievable. They asked once the actor, he was in Dubai, he was in Qatar actually, what's his name? Jean-Claude Van Damme. They said to him, how you can tell us in this age and you still keeping your body in a good shape and good health? Look what Jean-Claude Van Damme, the hypocrite, he said. You know that Muslims, Abdul, they are crazy about those things. He said, why not? As an example, look at the Prophet hygienes, how he keep himself clean, his diet. The Prophet you are talking about, Abdul, he died at the age of 63 and he was sick for many years. What hygienes and what low genes? Anyway. So the Prophet, he have no problem to have showering himself or preparing himself to pray for Allah. In a water, the Muslim describe it stinky. Not me. Read me. This is not my translation. There is women blood from period and dead dogs. How? But is dead. Dogs, not one. Dead dogs. I mean, come on, Abdul. I thought dogs are najis, they are dirty, you should kill the dogs. And then we find your Prophet taking a shower with dead dogs. And the water we are talking about, by the way, this is not a well of water, nor well, it's a dry well, which means the water there is a garbage water, it's a sewage water, it's a water which is coming from the dirty water. That's why people they throw dump in it, because already is useless. You know, in the desert, nobody will throw dump in a clean water. Water in the desert is priceless. So what kind of water, this water we are talking about? The water come from the houses, the sewage is going down in a dry well, which nobody use no more for is dry, and Muhammad is showering himself from that water. And it says that this water, this and inside this thing is a stinking things. I wish I have an action camera at that time. I want to buy, I want to buy a GoPro camera and go to Mecca and take a 4K video of the Prophet taking ablution with the ministerial clothes and dead dogs and stinky garbage all around him in one picture. Imagine, guys, if I can get this video and post it in YouTube. I mean, this will be the biggest hit ever, and everybody will convert to Islam immediately. But sadly, at that time, there was no cameras. Yeah, no cameras. Do we have any Muslim here? Don't agree with me? Go back on time. My friend, we are Arab. We do not need to go back in time. We are back in time already. Look, everybody is in the moon, and we are thinking, brother, assalamu alaikum, is eating ice cream halal? Like, what the heck? The Japanese making a spaceship. The Russian, they are going now. They are going to make a farm in the moon, and they have a station already there. And the Arab are thinking about, brother, assalamu alaikum. My sister, she bought a phone, and the phone have the Swedish flag, which is the cross. Allahu Akbar, brother. You should not allow that in your house. Break it immediately, brother. Break it. Brother, I'm looking at the 100 riyal, which I was going to donate for you. It have a cross in the window. Should I send you the riyal or not? Oh, brother, your donation is accepted. Why you do not say to him, cut it off? It have a cross in the window. By the way, if you don't believe me, go and look at the riyal of the Saudi. They have a picture, have a cross. I mean, we better go to the topic. We better go to the topic. Oh, be honest with me. How many of you hate me? How many of you? Be honest. Okay, I know the answer. Don't tell me, please. That will hurt my feeling. That will hurt. I'm very sensitive. We are very sensitive, by the way. Like yesterday, the king of Jordan and the king of Morocco and the king of Potato, they send their condolence to the king of Spain for what happened in Spain. I mean, they kill you and they go on your funeral. Do you believe it? They kill you and they go on your funeral. By the way, I have a friend, his name is Aaron. Anyone know Aaron? Huh? Anyone know Aaron? Who is Aaron? Who is Aaron? Which Aaron we are talking about? Who wanna guess? Anyone can guess Aaron? Who is Aaron? Aaron, the brother of Moses. Why I remember Aaron right now? The prophet said, when Aaron, the brother of Musa, he died, 40,000 men, they went in his funeral. But this is not the problem. The problem is, according to Muhammad, all the 30,000 men, their name is Aaron. Muslims are correct. Have you ever heard of somebody he died and then in his funeral 40,000 men they went out and all of them their name is Aaron? I mean, this is so amazing. This is so, Muhammad, how you come with this? I asked myself, why only 40,000, like not 40,000, one person, two person more? I mean, why exactly 40,000? Any Muslim? Who is a Muslim would like to give us the answer? Is your prophet really? Oh, what happened? All right. Suddenly my screen disappeared. I don't know what happened. Is your prophet really suffering from mental problem, Muslims? Actually, let me show you the hadith. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Hold on, because I don't want people to say I said something without showing a reference. I mean, this is not nice. All right. This is Tafsir al-Tabari. This is Tafsir al-Tabari. As you see in the front of your eyes, Muslims, read with me. This is your official government Islamic website, not my website. This is Tafsir al-Tabari, volume number 18. The interpretation of chapter 19, verse number 28. We go down, here it says, وَكَانَ هَارُونُ مُصْلِحًا مُحَبَّبًا فِي عَشِيرَتِهِ وَلَيْسَ بِهَارُونَ أَخِي مُوسَى. Okay. And it's mentioned that when he went, or they went in his funeral, 40,000 men, they went in his funeral, and all of them, their name is Aaron, and all of them from the children of Israel. So take a note. At-Tabari is saying this is not the brother of Musa, it's from a different person. However, in his funeral, 40,000 men from the children of Israel, which means Jews, they went in his funeral. All of them, their name is Aaron. I mean, it must be a true story. However, by the way, as long as we are talking about Aaron, we mentioned this story. Here in the front of us, we have a hadith which getting Muhammad busted. Let me see if I can find this hadith in English. Hold on. We go here. No, hold on. Let's see. This website search engine is not good. I don't like it. It shows you anything have to do with that word you search for. Okay, let's see. No. Weird. Anyway, the hadith here in front of me, I'm sure we can find in English. That a guy, his name is Ka'b al-Ahbar. He came to Aisha and he said to her, hey, regarding the Quran says, oh Mary, the sister of Aaron, he is not the brother Aaron. Isn't Aaron the brother of Moses? Oh, sorry, he's saying here, ليس بهارون أخي موسى. By the way, he's saying to Aisha, by the way, Aaron is not the brother of Musa's, the one he's talking about, because he cannot, you know. Why? So Aisha said to him, "Kadhabt," which means you are a liar. And he said, "Oh, mother of the believers, if the prophet he says so, will he know better? But for me, I find that between Aaron, the brother of Moses, and Mary, 600 years for sure. Even this number is wrong, you know. But here you can see when the Muslim today, you ask them why Muhammad saying Mary, the mother of Isa, which supposed Jesus, is a sister of Aaron. They say no. At that time, they used to call the one by the grandfather. What a grandfather? If he's a grandfather, you don't say to her sister. Respect the grandfather. You don't call him sister of a brother of. I am not the brother of Adam. I am the son of Adam. I am not the brother of Abraham. If I am from his seed, I will be the sons of Abraham, not the brother. It's an insult. I don't say to my uncle brother. I say to him uncle. So Ka'b al-Ahbar, he came to Aisha to correct Muhammad, to correct what he said about Aaron is the brother of Musa, is the brother of Mary. He said he cannot be the brother of Musa as this Aaron, because there's a couple of hundreds of years between them. Aisha, she said to him, "Kadhabt." All right, you're a liar. Do we have any Muslim here? He have any problem with what we are saying until now? If you want the reference, the one I'm reading from, here we go. This is At-Tabari, but this is in Arabic. I'm not. I don't have the English one. Sorry. This is the link for those who they are looking for the reference. You have the English one. Okay, maybe you can post it, and after we finish in the YouTube page, it's going to go to the spam because there is a link, but I will approve it later. No problem. Do we have any Abdur here? Any Muslim? Patrick, in our chat here, we don't use bad language, please. Please keep your mouth clean. Saying a bad word will not change the fact. Fight Islam, not by saying the bad words. Saad is a Muslim. How are you, Mr. Saad? Do you like to call me Mr. Saad? Who is a Muslim would like to call me live on air? Who is a Muslim would like to call me? By the way, if you call me, Allah will reward you and He will give you extra versions and will give you boys. I mean, don't you want to have boys? And they are very pretty. They are like pearls. Isn't this the dream of every Muslim? How many boys you will have in the heaven? 80,000 boy. How many? 80,000. Any Muslim can tell us how can such a thing happen? I mean, you see the form of Islam sometimes is really weird and crazy and sometimes scary. I mean, why in this heaven this God, he promotes slavery? Because those boys supposedly they are going to be my slaves. For how long? For eternity. For eternity. Why is that? See the boys? I mean, cannot I enjoy heaven without having slaves? Any Muslim can tell us? You are talk to those stupid non-Muslim. Well, I said, let us say how smart you are. You wanna call me? Guys, Saad, he say you bunch of stupid. He is the smart one. What about you? Call me. I challenge you. What do you say? This is my account in Skype. Be the man and call me. I challenge you. And you are more than welcome to show us how wonderful Islam is. And you know what? I'm not going even to ask you a question about Islam. You tell me what is good about Islam. What do you think? You choose the topic. You pick up what will prove Islam for us, and we will go for it. Do you accept the challenge, Mr. Saad? Or you are a text terrorist? Are you going to drive the van and go over some women in the street? Or you want to debate me? Who is a brave Muslim here? He have the courage and the knowledge to give me a call and debate me about his heaven. No one? So all what you do, you call people stupid, but yet I believe you are the one who's stupid. Because if you aren't stupid, how you believe in God who will promise you heaven, have a buffet, and this buffet have only bird meat? I mean, how stupid that buffet is. Not even falafel. How stupid it is to believe that God will give me 80,000 little boy, and supposedly according to some Muslims they say they are servants, but I believe they are for sex. But let us say they are servants. I mean, what is the servant of 80,000 boys will do to a one man? What exactly they will serve me with? I will eat a day 80,000 sandwiches. I will drink 80,000 cup of wine. In the heaven there's no dirt, there's no laundry, there's no sweat. Even your clothes you never change. You will wear a green silk clothes forever. By the way, as long we speak about the green silk clothes, I mean, can you imagine how stupid this uniform is? You go to heaven, the second you enter the heaven of Islam, Allah will change your clothes and he will make it green, and it's going to be green for eternity. Okay, man, have you read the Quran before you answer? You are okay, you are the Muslim, you answer us. Look, guys, look at the Muslim. I mean, the Muslims are stupid. He's saying to you, have you ever read the Quran before you answer? You answer, you answer. You are the one, the Muslim. You are the Muslim. You answer us about the Quran. Call me. Call me. I mean, this is very stupid. I will have a green silk clothes forever. I will look like hold on, like those what they call them, sergeant, you know, the sergeant room, everybody wearing a green, a nurse, everybody wearing green for eternity. Why? Let me show you what the clothes you will be wearing. All right, Abdul, you will be wearing this, my friend. What do you think? For eternity. I mean, isn't it beautiful, friend? I mean, this is fantastic. You will spend your eternity wearing green clothes like this, you and your wife, brother, for eternity. Not for 1 week, not for 2 weeks, not for 3 weeks, and not only this, I have a bad news for you. You will be wearing the same clothes for eternity, which means even this clothes you will not change. Is that true? How stupid this heaven is. Every morning I eat chicken. My drink is by force mixed with gingerbread, which means ginger. My clothes is green for eternity. Every Friday, one angel will come to my house, to my door. Oh, sorry, my tent, not house. Hold on, I did not talk about the tents. Hold on. I forgot. I mean, how I forgot this? Hold on. Can you believe it that the God of Islam, he promised the Muslims in the heaven a tent? A tent. Be honest with me, guys. How many of you like camping? Who like camping? Be honest. I mean myself, I love camping, right? Actually, honestly, since I was this was like 70 years ago, when I was at that time I was like 30-40 years old. I used to go camping. I take my gun with me, my knife, I don't even take a tent, I love camping. However, Allah, he thought about it. So look what Allah, he promised you in the heaven. Allah, he think about everything. This God is different. He will not give you a house, he will give you a tent. I mean, what's wrong with this website? Look at this verse, chapter 55, verse number 72. Allah will give you hur, the huris, the hookers, maqsuratun fil khiyam. Maqsurat mean they are jailed. They are jailed behind doors, but those doors are khiyam. What khiyam mean? Inside their tents. Inside their tents. There are so many convert to Islam. Just type convert to Islam. Saad, come on. Whoever converts to Islam, he must be dumb. I mean, there's many people, they do porn too. There's many people, they are atheists. There's many people, they are Hindu, Buddhas, Christians, Jews, everybody. But where is the proof you are giving me? Who is the one who converted to Islam? Give me a name. Like who? Yusuf Estate? The one, he said that his wife, she used to call him useless because he have no salary, he have no job. So he converted to Islam to make money, and now he's a businessman. Who is the one who converted to Islam? Even his wife, she calls him useless. Huh? Now, what about you convert me to Islam? I want to get a tent. My tent is like 40 years old, and it's made by the Arab, and only Allah knows how many holes in it. What about you convert me to Islam so I can get a better tent of Allah? And then Allah will jail women for me inside the tent. And guys, look. Companions, restrained. I mean, look at this heaven. Look at this heaven. The women, they are restrained. I mean, women, they can't even leave the tent. Why? The neighbor will rape them. My Muslim neighbor will rape my wives or my slaves. If this is heaven, why they are restrained? Any Muslim can tell me why the women in the heaven of Allah will be restrained inside the tent? Hmm? By the way, anyone knows how big the tent you will have in the heaven? Anyone knows? Who knows? Asad, do you know how big the tent Allah will give me in the heaven? No, companion here, this is a false translation. The companion here, they are the hur. This is a translation for the word hur. This is why I say to you always, Muslim translation is false, stupid, lies, it's dumb. Companions here is the hur, the virgins, who their vagina no genie had touched or man. Look, read with me here, it says, whom no man and no genie before them has touched. The fact doesn't say touch. This is false translation too. It says no genie or man make them bleed from their vagina. Asad, Allah will give you a woman she never bleed from her vagina before. Do you feel happy because her vagina never bleed before? So you will be the first one who make the vagina bleed. How you feel about it? You will be the first to make the vagina bleed. And each time you make the vagina bleed, Allah will make you make the vagina bleed second day or on the same day, because Allah will make her right away virgin. He put his finger in her vagina and she is virgin again. What do you say, Asad? What do you say? Seriously, I'm thinking to convert to Islam right now. Guys, did I say I'm going to make it short today? I told you I will make short, right? I mean, I told you. It's already 6:06 o'clock. This is an hour and a half already, and I promised you I will make it short. When a Christian prince he says his video will be short, it's like saying to you I'm going to make the chapter of Al-Baqarah short. Have you ever heard of God? He make one chapter 286 verses, none of them have connection with each other. What do you mean good night? I'm not leaving. The person there is saying to me good night. Are you going to force me to? I cannot leave now after I saw this verse. Allah will give me women who their vagina never been touched. Look, wow, wow. It's like there's an alarm system around the vagina there, and this vagina nobody touch. I'm the Muslim, like, wow, not even a genie, not even a genie. I mean, how much seducing the promise is to get a vagina. It's brand new, the wax is on it, excuse my language, and no genie even touch it. Muslims, does it say reading in the Quran that no genie touch it, or it says not make it bleed? I know, part. I know you are joking, but sometimes your jokes is the same as Muhammad, man. Muhammad once he joked with the Jews, he killed 900 of them. Come on, be careful. Any Abdul here? Any Abdul agree, disagree, don't agree? Let us go to the interpretation of the verse. All right, because maybe I'm not telling the truth. You know, maybe, I mean, who knows? Allah knows best, as you know, all of you. Who knows better than Allah? Nobody, brother. Allah and his prophet know best. Okay, let us go to the tafsir. Let me open the tafsir. All right, this is tafsir. Chapter 55, verse number 72. As you see, Muslim, look with me, huh? The same verse, 72, 55, 72. Okay, 55. All right. Look at this interpretation. I mean, the interpretation is shorter than the verse itself. Where is the interpretation here? I don't see it. Let us change the scholar. Unbelievable. Ajalain. Huris, hur, means median with intense black eyes set against the intense whiteness of their iris, secluded, concealed in the tent made for the studded gems and said a of the. I mean, what kind of English is? And now suppose the Muslim he understand. Now let us go to verse number 33. 73. 73 is the same repeat as the one before it. How you can deny Allah? How? 74. Look at the fast translation here. Untouched by man before them, those or these soon to be spouse of their origins. It doesn't say that. It says they never made them bleed. I mean, why Muslims they lie in the translation? Whom neither nor man or genie have touched before them. It doesn't say that, my friend. The word tamth mean the women bleeding. Generally is a bleeding from the private part. Actually, let me show you from the dictionary. Hold on. Unbelievable how much they lie. Unbelievable. You Muslims are so cute when you lie. So cute. All right. Let us see the meaning. Guys, do you see the meaning of the word tamth? Do you see it? Do you see it? This is exactly what is written in the Quran. In the Muslim translation in English, they say, no genie and no man touched them. It doesn't say that. It says, no genie and no man made them plead, which means they are virgins. Their vagina is the one never been touched by what? By sexual intercourse. Do we have any Abdul here? He have an argument to say. Any Abdul? Anyone? So I don't know. I mean, the heaven of Allah is really funny. I think now until now we counted more than 10 reasons to laugh at Allah and his religion and his promises and his heaven. It's a stupid heaven full of slaves, sex slaves, women slaves, boy slaves, and my meal is bird. I forgot. Sorry. I don't know how I forgot this one. Guys, do you know what is the first meal a Muslim will eat when he go to heaven? Anyone knows? What is the first meal? Not the fish, no, not exactly. Something close. No, not fish. The whale liver. You are right, Phil. The whale liver. The Jews, they came to the Prophet and they said to him, there's three things nobody knows. Nobody knows the answer for them except the Prophet of God. What is the first question? What is the first meal a Muslim or a believer will eat when he enter heaven? All right. Let's see. Let us see. Trying to find the hadith. Oh, wait. Where is the hadith? Where is the hadith? I wish this search engine is better, but okay, hold on. If I keep doing this way, I will hurt your eyes. All right, here we go. We found it. The Jews, they came to Muhammad and they asked him, what is the first, the questions, etc., and what is the first meal they will eat when they enter heaven? Look what Muhammad he said. Hold on, hold on. Jibreel, he just came to me and he gave me the answer. So who is the one who gave him the answer? Jibreel. Read with me. Jibreel has just now informed me. Okay, what he informed you? The question was, what the first meal they will eat when they go to heaven? He said, this is the translation. In Arabic it says, the whale liver, not the fish. Now, why they will eat the whale liver? Anyone knows what is the reason Muhammad is saying that? What is behind eating the whale liver when you enter the heaven of Allah? Who knows? No clue? I will tell you. The Arab believe that if you eat the whale liver, anyone heard of something? Let me remember the name. It's very, actually, it's very expensive right now. You can buy it in the Middle East. Only Middle Eastern buy it. It's from the whale. In Arabic, we call it the ambar. Ambar. Let's see what ambar mean in English. Hold on. I do not know what ambar mean. This is a very expensive thing. In the Middle East, you can, like, for little few grams, you will spend like $1,000, $2,000. It's like a lot more expensive than gold. Ambar. Ambar. Is that a correct translation? Ambar. It's coming from the whale. Is that correct translation? I'm just using the website. Ambar. So this is a very expensive, but why it's very expensive? Because the Arab men, they believe if you eat from it, it's give you a very substance for your sexuality. It's like the Viagra of its time. No, it's not for just not just for perfume. No, not really. They believe that yeah, it have a, they use it for you know, but one of the beliefs that certain parts of the whale, they produce special substance which increase your sexual enhancement, will make you really powerful. So amber, they can be used for making a perfume, etc. It's very expensive, and other use is sexuality. However, Muhammad and the Arab at that time, they believe that if you eat the liver of the whale, it is super reason to be a Superman in the bedroom. And this is why in their time it was very expensive to eat such a food, the liver of the whale. And right now in the Middle East, actually, most of the Middle Eastern Muslims, especially in Saudi Arabia, they believe, I don't know what they call it, you know what they call it, the one in the desert. It's like a lizard, but it's big. Let me show you, hold on. It's the same as a lizard, but it's really huge. It's like the same one you see in South America or in tropical areas, you know what I mean? Let me show you the image. All right, so this is the image of what we are talking about. Those animals, they can be found in Saudi Arabia, in the desert, and they hunt them and they kill them and they eat them because they believe that if you eat from those animals, you will have a very strong sexual enhancement. And what I've been told, that their meat is stinky. You know, it's really, it's very very bad meat. You know, it's not really not a good thing to eat. But those people, they are obsessed with sexuality, so anything will improve their sexual madness. It's welcome. Yeah, actually, Muhammad, he said that the one who killed not this one. This one is a huge. This one is like some of them, they go up to 1 meter. This is not small. But Muhammad, he said that the one who kill a lizard, if you remember the hadith, if you kill a lizard, Allah will give you the reward of 100 as if you killed 100 infidels. El the student, you can ask the question you mentioned without using the F word. I mean, what you will lose if you ask the question without the F word? Do you think the F word will make your question more strong? Come on, man. Use a nice language. Ask a question. Be polite. Women, they will respect you more. Men, they will respect you more. Trust me. If you kill a lizard, Muhammad, he said Allah will reward you by 100 reward, especially if you kill the lizard from the first hit. Let me see if I can find the hadith. All right. And by the way, the Muslim, they say that this hadith have a miracle. You believe it? The madness. Look like I'm losing my voice. Read with me. The Messenger of Allah, he said, he who killed the chameleon, or the chameleon, I'm not sure how to say the word correctly, at the first blow, again such and such number of good deeds he will be given. Whoever kill it at the second blow, he will get again such and such a number of little, you know, reward. And the one who killed from the third blow, he will get a such and such reward, which means the first one who killed from the first blow is the one who will get the highest reward. Now the question is for the Muslims, why? Why, for the sake of madness, the Prophet of Islam, he want to kill a little tiny animal? What is the problem? What this little tiny animal he did to your Prophet? See here, they did not say such as such. They say 100 reward. You see it? 100 reward. Why I will get 100 reward from Allah if I kill a little lizard creature? What is the problem of Muhammad with this animal? Any Muslim knows? No. The reason that when Muhammad, he told his followers that when the kuffar wanted to burn Abraham, the lizard was blowing air and wind at the fire, so from a distance, from a mile away, and if a guy walked next to this fire which is made by the lizard, he will be burned, barbecued from 100 meters away. Let me find you the hadith. And not only this, by the way, not only this, when the lizard was blowing wind at Abraham to burn him, there was a little tiny beautiful cute animal trying to save Abraham. Anyone knows? Anyone knows what that animal is? Who knows what that animal is? When the lizard was trying to kill Abraham by burning him alive, there was a little tiny animal trying to save Abraham. Anyone knows who is that? Nobody? A pig? No, it was a frog. God have mercy. Let me find the hadith. Hold on. So the lizard was blowing wind at Abraham to burn him, and there was a frog trying to save Abraham. So the lizard, he made hoof, 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 and the frog, he spread water on Abraham. I found this one here for now. Allah apostle order the salamander should be killed. Muslims, are you there? Allah apostle order that the salamander should be killed. Okay, why? Why? Because i.e. he blew the fire on Abraham. What an evil salamander. I mean, look how disgusting this salamander is. Isn't it amazing, my friend, how Muhammad knew those stories? The salamander was in the conspiracy against the Prophet Abraham. Oof, oof, oof. Oof, oof. But the sad thing, I could not find the hadith where the frog was trying to save Abraham. Maybe I should make a video about this hadith later. Let us see. If we go here, let us see how the criminal look like, this criminal salamander. I mean, look at this, man. Look at this beast. He is like 1 inch tall, huh? And he look how big he is. Look, this is the guy. He is involved with the killing of Abraham, the assassination of a prophet Abraham. Terlen, terlen, terlen. Our reporter right now report us from Saudi Arabia and from Iraq that the police, they are looking for the suspect number one of the fire which made against a prophet Abraham. Mr. Salamander, he is the one is wanted. Mr. Salamander, by the way, is heavily armed, and he is dangerous. He can blow wind from the distance of 1,000 miles and can burn you like a dragon. Mr. Salamander, I approach you for the sake of Allah to submit yourself to the police. Enough is enough. You will be caught. The Mujahideen, they are looking for you. Every Muslim right now, he have obligation to kill Mr. Salamander, because the Prophet, he said, if you kill him from the first blow, Allah will reward you. By the way, guys, for those who are listening, you can cut my videos like this one, the topic here. You can make it a short video and post it again. What about doing that? You know what I mean? I mean, this is a funny topic. You can make a video about it and let people see how stupid this religion is. Asad, are you there? Asad, the one who want to convert us to Islam, are you there? Brother, do you want to do jihad with me to go and look for Salamander? I'm thinking to go to Asia. In the winter, I have some seminars to do there. So what about me and you, Asad? We go and we kill Salamander there. We get a lot of rewards. You know, I never thought that Salamander is so dangerous. All my life, I thought only women are dangerous. This is what I thought, only women. But then I discovered that Salamander is even more dangerous. You see, a woman, she can burn you if you get close to her, but Salamander can burn you from 100 meters away. He's more dangerous. Any Abdul want to explain to us what's happening here? Islam waging jihad against Salamander? Show a Salamander, not a chameleon. My friend, you don't understand. The Muslim themselves, they name all the names. They mean chameleon, they made the salamander, they mean lizard. Do you want me to show you? Let me show you. Here we go. All right. What is the word here is used? Jigo? Jigo? Do you see here it says Jigo? Okay. We go up. Here it says Jigo. Here it says lizard. Do you see it? Here it says lizard. Okay. Here we go up. Here it says chameleon. Do you see it? So obviously all of them, they are included. They are one family. Jaiko. I like Jaiko. How are you doing, Jaiko? Chameleon? Oh, thank you, Annie, for correcting me. Chameleon, guys. But I like a chameleon more. I mean, how will be how I will be okay. I hate my English. I do better in Chinese, by the way. When I went to China last time, I mean, you should see how I was like a bird in China speaking Chinese, because I used to watch a lot of Bruce Lee channel, you know. So right away I went there in the immigration. They asked me, what are you doing here? I said to them, Chim Jaigo or Gaigo, the insurance. They told me, oh, Gaigo friend, how you doing? Okay, and I show you on TV, and they gave me the visa right away in the airport. So Muslims, anyone have an explanation for killing this little tiny creature? Anyone? Do you really believe in this garbage? That this poor animal, he killed or he was attempting to kill the Prophet Abraham by burning him? How much fire this little tiny animal can provide? Do you think this guy have a napalm power? You know the napalm, the one they use in the war, they burn people alive. You see, you look at him, you think he's a cute, but if you think carefully, look at the fire inside him. Look at this. Look. You see? You see, you can see it. You can see it there. I mean, why you Christians are blind? Can't you see? Look at this. This is a very powerful creature. This is all his fire inside him. It's waiting to come out. And this is how where the fire was coming to burn Abraham. And look at his tail. Look here. You see? His tail is like a snake. MashaAllah. It's amazing. And this creature, by the way, if you want to take my advice, call right now your home insurance. If you own a house and you have insurance, or even a car, be sure that you have insurance against the chameleon or lizard. You know what I mean? Because as long this animal is so dangerous, he can burn from a distance of 100 meters away or a mile away. I mean, he can burn your house. And then what? The insurance, they will say to you, "Oh, sorry, you are not covered. This reason is not covered. So you better call them right away, and be sure that you are covered against this lizard." 1 meter is not tiny. What 1 meter? This one is so small. Lizards are very small. The one we showed you before, this is not the one Muhammad speak about killing it. No. That's different animal. The one we are talking about is the lizard, the small one. They come in different shape, in different color, etc. But all of them, they are small. Do we have any Abdul here would like to call me? This Muslim is the same as a broken machine. He keeps saying to me, read the Quran before you answer. Are you sure you are not a answering machine? How many times until now you pause for us, read the Quran before you answer? So what I'm doing for the last 2 hours, I'm just reading Quran and Hadith, you idiot. Why you are saying to me read the Quran? Aren't you reading the Quran? Aren't you reading your Prophet Hadith? And you keep saying to me read the Quran before you answer? So what I was doing? I was reading the yellow pages. Made the student, I think it's time to give you time out. You are acting like a kid. Maybe you are one. So I will give you a timeout. Anyone here who is a Muslim would like to speak to us? If the Quran is fake, why only this book can be memorized? That's false, my friend. First of all, your Prophet himself did not memorize the Quran. Secondly, the Quran can be memorized because you sing it. Without singing it, it is not going to work. Number three, there's many books are memorized. As an example, my mother, she know the Bible by heart, even though we don't sing it. And all the Jews, especially the rabbis, they know their Torah by heart because they sing it too. So don't be stupid. And how you memorize it? You bring a child in the age of 6 years old, you keep forcing him, harassing him, beating him until the age of 10, and then by the age of 10 he memorized by heart. By why? Because he repeat like a donkey. A child, if you force him to repeat anything, he will memorize forever. Until now I memorize a commercial I saw in the TV when I was a kid. Until now. What a big deal. But can you memorize the Quran if you learn it when you are 30 years old? I challenge you. Do it. This is why all those who memorize the Quran, they learn in a very young age, and that is an age where anything a child, you learn anything is empty. Now instead of saying to us the Quran is a true book of God because we can memorize it, the Arab used to memorize thousands of lines of poetry, and I can give you an example. And this poetry is very high, noble, strong Arabic, not like the Quran, which is horrible. What about you explain to me why the Quran is full of mistakes, Mr. GC? Why the Quran is full of mistakes, and why Muhammad cannot remember the Quran? Guys, did this guy say that how come the Quran can be remembered? If this is true, how a child today, he's a Muslim child, because they force him to repeat like a machine, he can memorize the Quran, but Muhammad cannot. Let me show you. It says your Allah is speaking about that Allah, he calls Muhammad to forget the Quran. وَمَا نَنْسَخُ مِنْ آيَةٍ أَوْ نُنْسِهَا نَأْتِي بِخَيْرٍ مِنْهَا أَوْ مِثْلِهَا. Wherever verses we cause to abrogate or to forgot, to be forgotten, Muhammad was forgetting what? He was offered money and wealth and women and kingdom. Well, Muhammad had them all. What offered? When they offer him all of this you are talking about, he have them all. How many wives at the time he have when they offer him one? How many sex slaves he have? How much money from the booty he's getting? The fifth of every attack. What are you talking about? All your prophet is about money and women. How many wives he have? How many slaves he have? Like when you hear a Muslim saying they offer him money and etc. Even your prophet, he refused to do consultation unless you pay him. Even to the Muslims. Read with me. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا ناجيتم الرسول فقدموا بين يديكم نجواكم صدقة. Oh, who you believe, if you want the prophet in a private consultation, before you meet him you have to pay. Do you see it? Abdul, do you see it? Oh, you believe, when you consult the messenger in a private, spend something in charity before your private consultation. Spend to who? قدموا to the prophet. قدموا له. Bring to him. Why your prophet is doing a private consultation and why he want to take a charge for it? Guys, any one of you, he need to make to pay me money to attend my private consultation here in YouTube? Anyone? Nobody, right? Anybody is forced here to come instead in order to listen to me? You have to pay money to Christian Prince to listen to his consultation or his teaching. It's for free, and I am not a prophet of God. Now let me show you what this Muslim he said about his prophet, why his prophet is having many women. Let me show you what he said. This is the statement of Mr. GC. He is explaining to us why Muhammad, he married a lot of women, just to show you the great example that Muhammad cannot be a good man, cannot be a prophet of God. Look at this. I hope the text is clear now. Mr. JC, he said he had many wives for a reason, in order to get good relationship with other tribes. So Muhammad is using women for the sake of politics. Is that correct, guys? That means Muhammad is a fake man. What do you think if a man he marry your wife or your sister, sorry, because he want to have a good relation business with you? Do you respect him? Are you saying that your prophet he was using women for the sake of his propaganda and agenda? This is exactly what he is saying to us. Do you see it? This is not my answer. This is the answer of this Muslim. He's a prophet. He married women for a purpose, and the purpose is he want to use them. So Muhammad he married Khadija because she is rich. And then he married the woman according to Muslims because he want to do business. He want to have a good relationship with the tribes. He want to be approved to be a prophet by having their daughter in his bed. So he is using women private part to be a prophet. The prophet of Islam is not sponsored by God. Otherwise, if he's sponsored by God, he do not need a woman to make him a prophet or to make good relationship with anyone. If God is sent me as a messenger, I mean, who care? God, he sent me. He know what he's doing. So am I sent by God or I'm sent by myself? So I need to marry women so I can be approved as a prophet. If I am sent by God, then God will make me prevail. But because the Muslims are stupid, each time they try to defend their prophet, they get him busted. I never saw a Muslim, he have a little brain. How are you, Abdullah Muslimani? You want to kill me? Abdullah Muslimani want to kill me. Abdullah Muslimani, you cannot even kill a chicken, you idiot. If you are a man, what about you? You come to America and do something. Let us see how good you are. Guys, do you know why the Muslim coward, they do 99% of their attacks against women in the street and civilians? Not in America. In America, everybody have a gun. If a Muslim want to attack in America, women, they have in their purse guns. You go to the grocery store, the women, she open the back in front of you, she want to grab in her wallet, and there's some of them, they have two guns there. He will be shot like a dog immediately. This is why the guy who attacked, if you remember, they attacked the gay club, because it's a night club, it's a gay, and they don't carry the guns. And the other attack, it was in a federal building. Nobody is allowed to carry guns. It's a government building. Cowards. Do we have any Abdul here? Yeah, and today there's 2 people die in Finland. This is the problem with the West. We keep saying to them that this is an ugly, disgusting religion. People, they accuse Trump to be a racist because he want to ban Islam and ban Muslims. This is the truth, you idiot. I mean, the one who want to kill you is the Muslims. You like it, you don't. It is how it is. Why Trump, he don't say we want to ban the Hindus? How come we don't have a problem with the Hindus to come to America? How come we don't see a Hindu, he drive a car, he want to kill 100 Christian? Why? Hindu is a different religion. They don't believe in Christianity. They have their own religion. They have their own God. Why wouldn't see a Buddha driving a car and you want to kill a bunch of Jews or Christians or atheists or gays or lesbian? This is why all beliefs in the world have to be united against this sick, cult, disgusting, terrorist religion. It doesn't matter if you are a Christian, Hindu, Buddha, atheist, gay, lesbian, you are a human, and Islam is anti-human. Islam is a fascist religion. Anyone who don't believe in Islam have to be killed. He is guilty. This is what this fascist religion believe. This is why all of us, we have to be united against this cult. If you remember, Muhammad, he said that he been ordered to kill all mankind, all except the one who convert to Islam. This is the real duty of every Muslim. And the stupid Western liberals, they don't want to understand, and they are not listening. This is why you will pay a lot of blood now, tomorrow, in the future, until you Western people wake up and see that you are dealing with the fascist religion. Mr. GC, is that your prophet? Is that your prophet? Just to show you how stupid what you are saying. Those guys, those attack is planned by politicians. Yeah, right. Those politicians are for Moroccan Muslims. The politicians always are Muslims from Afghanistan, from Syria, and they are from Morocco and from Tunisia and from Egypt, right? And Chechnya. I mean, do you think people are stupid, you dumb idiot? And isn't it this is your prophet saying, I've been ordered to fight and to kill everyone who don't believe in Islam until they convert to Islam? Is that your prophet saying that, or this is a politician? Oh, I forgot. You just told us that your prophet himself is a politician. He married women for the sake of politics. Do you dare to call me live, Mr. GC? Do you dare to call me live so we can hear your answer? Is that your prophet saying, I've been ordered to kill all mankind until they convert to Islam? Is it true that your prophet, he said, and the hadith says, that the best of mankind is the Muslims who attack everybody and bring them with the chains around their necks? Is that correct? Is that correct hadith? They buy people and money. Talk, man, you are here for money to talk against Islam. Yeah, you know, you are here for money. All of you Muslims are for sex and for money and for you are perverted minded and you talk about money. Your prophet and your religion and your gods and your Khalifa, they wage war for money. Isn't it your prophet? He says, let us attack the blondies so we can attack the blonde people so we can get the blondie girls. You do jihad for the sake of vagina of a blondie women. Isn't the Quran says that the prophet was accused of stealing an underwear? Underwear. And the one is accusing your prophet of stealing underwear is Muslims. Hadith are written 200 years after Islam. So what do you have? Can you trust the Quran? The Quran is written 300 years after Islam. What is the oldest copy for the Quran you have, Abdul? Show me the oldest copy for the Quran you have. What? 300, 400 years, 500 years? You don't even have a copy of Uthman. You don't have a copy of Muhammad. You don't have a copy of Uthman. You have nothing. Even Al-Bukhari and Sahih Bukhari and Muslim, we don't have a copy of them. You are Quran only? Okay, let me show you Quran only, Mr. Abdul. Guys, this guy is a Quran only. Did you see it? He's a Quran only. Okay. We can say it's Quran only. That's getting busted then from the Quran. All right. Do you see, Abdul, what the Quran only says? وَقَاتِلُوهُمْ حَتَّى لَا تَكُونَ فِتْنَةً وَيَكُونُ الدِّينُ كُلُّهُ لِلَّهِ فَإِنْ انْتَهُوا بِمَا يَعْمَلُونَ فإن الله بما يعملون بصيرا. Let's read the translation. Okay. Remember, this guy is Quran only. And fight them until there's no more tumult or oppression. Oppression? Where is the oppression? It doesn't even say that. And the faith only will be for Allah. The faith will be what? Only for Allah. So the duty of a Muslim to fight until there is no oppression. What is the oppression? If you don't accept Islam, this is oppression. If you refuse Muhammad to be a prophet, this is oppression. So fight them until there is no oppression, and all the deen, all the faith in this earth will be Islam only. And then right away they are speaking about the booty. Are you Mr. Quran only? And by the way, here the word, there's no oppression. It says fitna. Fitna mean there's a problem. Fitna is a chaos. So how we solve the chaos? Those people don't want to believe in Islam. So we fight them, we kill them, or they convert. Mr. Quran only. What your God says about war? Why you want to go to war? What verse you quoted? Guys, this guy is a Quran only. He's asking me what verse you quoted. You don't even know the Quran. Okay. But yet it's Quran only. All right. Let us see. Chapter 9, verse number 28 and 29. Now, Muhammad, God, he attacked Mecca. He killed all those who he don't like, and he forgave those who convert to Islam. And he says to his people, "Oh, who you believe, truly the pagans are unclean." Fascist religion, they are fascists. So let them not to enter this city or approach the second mosque. This is why there's a sign, big sign, in the way to Mecca and Al-Medina, says only Muslims can enter in the highway. Then he says, and if you fear poverty, soon will Allah enrich you. How? He will give you a bounty. How? Let us see how. Fight those who believe not in Allah, nor the last messenger, nor the last day, what is forbidden by the forbidden messenger, nor the acknowledged origin of the truth from the people of the book, until they pay the jizya with willingness submission. So Allah is saying to them, okay, now you fear because now we killed all the Jews around us and there's no business is going on. You fear to be poor. Nobody's coming to Mecca, everybody's scared. Don't worry, I'm going to reach you. Okay, how he will reach us Muslims? Attack the Christians, force them to pay jizya, and then you will have money. Do you see it? Do you see it, Abdul? You are Quran only, aren't you? Mr. Quran only, are you there? Why you cannot touch Queen? Same Kaaba is clean for unclean people. Unclean people, fascist, they are Nazi, you know. They are the clean one. The Muslim, they believe they are a clean one, and you are the clean. Okay, your prophet was a scumbag. What a clean? Your prophet used to take a shower with dead dogs and women blood from period. And your prophet is the son of any clean women. She is najis. She is a kafir. And his father is najis too. So what make you clean? And if we cannot touch the Kaaba because we are not clean, how the prophet he kissed the women who they are Christians and Jews and kuffar? So they are najis, they are unclean, but your prophet was kissing them. How hypocrite you Muslims are. If the Christians are not clean, how come Allah allow you to eat their food? Huh? Why the food of the Christians is halal if they are not clean? If we are najis, you idiot Muslims. No, they don't convert to Islam. This is a lie. When Muhammad he slept with Safiya, she was not converted. Mary the Copt, she died as a Christian. They never converted to Islam. And if they convert, that will be later, after he took them as slaves. He took Juriya, he took Safiya, he took many women as slaves. And he slept with them right away in the first night he got them. What about Khadija? Khadija is married to Muhammad before Islam. Before he was a prophet. She was Najis, right? She is Nasara, isn't she? Coward liars. You Muslims have no shame and you have no dignity and you have no courage to call me. Who is a Muslim he dare to call me right now? Who of you takes terrorists who drive a van to kill a bunch of women in the street who dare to call me? You are a coward, the same as your prophet was a coward. He used to send his men to fight and he hide between the legs of Aisha. Even the Quran proved that Muhammad was a thief and was a scumbag. Isn't it the Muslim accused Muhammad of stealing underwear? Is that true? Huh? A prophet of God accused by his followers that he's a thief? And what he stole? He stole the theft, which means they are a bunch of thieves, he and his followers, and now they are fighting over the booty of those who they killed. And what they are fighting over? A piece of a clothes. وَمَا كَانَ لِنَبِيٍّ أَنْ يَغُلَّ. What does that mean? Chapter 3 verse 161. 3 161. Okay, let's see what this means. So Muslim will not say I'm making things up. All right. Do you see it? They accuse the prophet that he took from the booty before it's divided. He stole. In different interpretation of Al-Jalalain, he said the following: when some red velvet cloth went missing in the day of Badr, some of the people, which mean the Muslims, began to say perhaps the prophet took it, because always he steals the best of the booty. So Muhammad, obviously, he saw this red velvet or underwear and he stole it before they start dividing the theft. And because they knew he is the one who always do it, they accuse him. Like, why didn't say anyone from the other Muslims? Or why they say Muhammad? Because he always do it. And look how stupid the verse of the Quran. So Allah, he sent a verse saying it's not for the prophet to steal. Ooh, okay. So who is the one who took it? Until now, nobody knows where is the missing underwear. What about Allah? He tell us the one who took it at that time, and that will make the prophet amazing prophet. It's a miracle how he knew. Huh? Guys, imagine Allah sending us a verse saying Muhammad is not the one who stole the underwear. Okay, shouldn't Allah tell us who is the real thief? Should we call the Pink Panther? Ta-tan, 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 ta-tan. God is saying to us it's not Muhammad who stole it, but yet he will not tell us who took it. Why? The Pink Panther, Mr. Hamburger, can do better. Until now, nobody knows who took that piece of a clothes. And because of that piece of a clothes, the prophet was accused of a theft. So shouldn't Allah say to us who took it? Obviously, Muhammad is a thief, and to defend himself, he have no idea what to do except making Quran as usual. For if this is coming from God, this God should say, oh, okay, go to this house of this guy and you will find it there. Correct, guys? If Allah is God, he should know, because he can see everything. He know who took it. Okay, tell them the one who took it. And then people, they will say, wow, how the prophet know? Obviously, it was Muhammad who took it. And there's no question about that. Who is a brave Muslim would like to call me right now? By the way, we have a give out at the end of the month. We are giving versions, beautiful versions. Do you know, guys, how long it took Allah to make the skin of the virgin smooth? Everyone, anyone knows how long it took Allah to make the virgin skin smooth? Who knows? If you know the correct number, I will give you a free round trip ticket. Actually, you don't need round trip. I mean, round trip. I will give you one-way ticket to the capital of ISIS. 1,000 year absolute truth. You get the number. Give me your address, please, to send me the ticket, please. You are the winner. You will go to ISIS capital, one-way ticket. Praise be to Allah. This is the most lucky trip ever you will have in your life. And the brother, they will be waiting for you, brother. Guys, imagine this stupid God. The Muslim, they say to us, the similarity between between Adam and Jesus is the same. Both are created in the same way. If Allah wanted something to be, he said be. May Allah be you. What be? If Allah say be is going to be, how come it took him 1,000 years to make the skin of a woman smooth? Why? She is alligator? Huh? Your God Allah never heard of Vaseline? 1,000 year? Who is a Muslim here when I call me? $1,000 years to make a woman's skin smooth. Maybe she's an Arabian woman, man. You see, I will believe him if he is saying it took me 1,000 years to wax the hair of an Arabian woman, because Arabian women are hairy. But 1,000 years just to make her skin smooth? I mean, this is crazy. Why? Use Nivea, use Vaseline, go to a Dr. Phil, he will make a plastic surgery for her. And yet this God, Any Abdul. Guys, look what the Quran here is saying. Chapter 2, verse 171. It says that the similarity of the kuffar, the parable of those who reject faith, is as if they were to shout like a goat, meh, meh, to things that listen to nothing, but cause they are deaf, etc. But this is about you Muslims. You are the one who lies like that. This is about us. It's you. We show you thousands of mistakes, excuse me, in the Quran, and yet you don't listen. We show you the hadith, you say I am Quran only. We show you Quran, you say I am hadith only. We show you Quran and hadith, you say I am not Quran, neither hadith. How many people in the world trying to bring Islam, and people criticize Islam too, but much is still growing every day. Islam is dead, my friend. What growing? What are you talking about? You have no idea. Islam is growing by birth, which means in Islamic countries everybody have no choice but to be a Muslim. But if we get to check how many Muslims for real is, you will find there's no Muslims. Just give people freedom and you will see how many Muslims will stay as a Muslims. And the proof is, go and see how many women they are doing belly dancing, how many Muslims are smoking and drinking, how many Muslims when they go abroad they do everything against the book of Islam. To be honest, you know, Once I was in Asia, I saw a bunch of Saudi. They have two hookers in their table, I think two hookers or three, and they have whiskey black label. And but to be honest, he was decent man. He asked the waitress with a very loud voice. He said, "Do you have halal food?" I mean, look at this scumbag. He have a hooker in his table. He have a black label in his table, but yet he want to drink. He want to eat halal food. Where is the Muslims? Where are they? Actually, just yesterday, we have an ex-Muslim convert who is from where? Anyone remember from where? Our brother El Fadi, he was from where? Who remember? Which country he is coming from? From Saudi Arabia. Not real Muslims? Your prophet wasn't a real Muslim. Come on, Abdul, face it. Are you a real Muslim? Are you a real Muslim? You just said you are Quran only. How you can be a real Muslim but yet a Quran only? Okay, from Quran only, you can tell me. Can you tell me now if we can eat rabbit or not? Mr. Quran only. Can we eat rabbit or not? Can we eat donkeys or not? Quran only, are you there? How many times we have to pray a day? How many times you pray a day? 5 times, right? Show me in the Quran where it says you pray 5 times a day. Quran only. Show me where the punishment of adultery for a married woman. Quran only, boy. Huh? Show me the punishment of rape. Quran only. Show me. You are a hypocrite. You are a liar. If you are Quran only, there's nothing left of Islam. So you yourself, you are not a Muslim. And just to show you how stupid those who say they are Quran only, isn't it the Quran he ordered you to follow Muhammad and obey him? How you can obey him? You obey his words, which means you obey the hadith. How you say you are Quran only? قل أطيعوا الله والرسول فإن تولوا فإن الله لا يحب الكافرين. The Quran says that the one who don't obey Muhammad is a kafir. Say, obey Allah and his messenger, but if they turn back, Allah love them not who reject faith. The second you reject the hadith, you reject Muhammad, because you have to obey Muhammad. The Quran supposedly is the word of Allah, so how we can obey Muhammad? That means we have to obey his words. And where we can find his words? In the hadith. So you are not a Muslim. I'm happy for you guys. This guy GC is an ex-Muslim already. A second ago he was Quran only, now he take a good hadith. Okay, Abdul, which one is the good hadith? Which one? Which book is the good hadith for you? You see how he changed his statement in a second? We got him busted now. Now he is Quran only, not. He is Quran and hadith. But he take that good hadith. Which book we can find the good hadith in, Mr. Quran only boy? Which book we can find the Quran only, the good hadith? Can you give me a name of a book? GC? Hello? What is the name of the book we can find good hadith? Can you tell us? Are you searching Google? Don't tell me you don't have a good book. You have a good hadith, but you don't have a book. Bukhari is 70% good. Man, this guy, he made a final decision 70%. You see the 70%. You see how firm they are? I mean, who is the stupid who said that to you? I challenge you to show me one scholar he said that 70% of Al-Bukhari is correct. You are a scam like your prophet. Let me show you what your prophet he said in the hadith, and let us laugh together. Should I guys show him some? Should I show him some? I mean, this guy, he needs some spanking, obviously, right? Oh, let us see. Let us see what's happening here. All right. Let us find something funny. La 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 la. Man, I'm singing live? That's impossible. Okay. Let's see. Remember, he said he accept the Sahih hadith, right? He accept the Sahih hadith. All right. This is Sahih hadith. It says that the Prophet was bewitched. Do you see it, Abdul? Do you accept that you are following a bewitched prophet? Do you accept that your prophet was a bewitched prophet? Huh? What about this hadith? Your prophet again teaching us that if you fart but you don't hear it, don't move. It's okay. You know, who is the one who said to you, Christian believe in three God, you idiot? Even the Quran said a Christian believe in one God. Are you stupid? Even your stupid book says we believe in one God. So why you are lying? Why you are lying? Shame on you. Even your stupid book, the Quran, says we Christian believe in one God. Why you are lying? Guys, I want to open a mosque, and I'm going to make a special broadcasting in the internet to teach people about how to fart inside the mosque. Read with me. The prophet, the holy prophet, look, the God, you see, Muhammad is God. Holy prophet, like right away he jumped to be a holy God. The holy prophet said, the holy prophet talking now about the holy farting. He said he should not return from prayer unless he hears a sound receives or a smell of passing wind. I mean, this is a prophet of God, obviously. You are saying God has a son? Just to show you how stupid you are. It's your God who says that he like to have sons, but not like not girls. You know, Muslims, they have no idea what they are talking about. If we go to the Quran right now, let us see what Allah he says. That's why they don't dare to debate me, because they knew they are no match. are no match. تلك إذا قسمة ضيزى. What does that mean? Allah, he said, you give Allah the daughters and you said the boys for you. For sure, this is unjust division. What the heck? Read with me. Read with me. For truly did he see the sign of his Lord the greatest. Have you seen Allat and Al-Uzza and the other third, the godness Manat? What? For you the male sex and for him the female? Can you explain that to me? Ask yourself, if your God is very merciful, why he don't forgive us too? Are you being stupid? If your God is very merciful, why you want to stone a woman for committing adultery? Forgive her, the same as Jesus did. Huh? Now answer. Why Allah complaining, saying, why you are giving Allah 3 daughters and you take as sons for you? What is this verse is about? What kind of God complain that he didn't deserve to have daughters, he liked to have boys as sons? Do you have an explanation? Allah is upset. Why he have no sons? You give him 3 daughters. That's not fair. Do you see it? Do you see it, Abdul? Read with me, read with me. Behold, behold, would be indeed a division most unfair. Your God is speaking like a gay man. What kind of God he's saying? I mean, what the point of this statement? If you don't have kids anyway, who care if they are females or not? Correct, guys? If Allah, he don't have kids anyway, just say to them, I don't have a children, and that's it. Why he is saying, the female for me as daughter and the male for you, this is unjust. Don't you think this is a stupid statement? Any Abdul can answer us about this? Who is the stupid here? Obviously your God. And how your God, he answered about the Christian that they have a God who is the son of God. Look what he said, just to show you that your God is a stupid again. He said, how God, how Allah have a son if you have no girlfriend? I mean, how dumb your God is to say such a statement. Christians, do you believe that God have a girlfriend? Okay, mister, I will answer you about this just to show you how stupid what you said. You see, when I say Muslims are dumb with no exception, I mean it. Guys, read what this Abdul he said. Read what this Abdul he said. I will put it for you in the screen. Let me zoom in. You Muslims, do you think I'm answering you from my own? This is why my answers smash you, destroy you. My Lord is using me. He is the one is destroying you. Read carefully what you said, you idiot. Why God died his own son on the cross in a crucial way? Well, if this is true, that's mean, according to your logic, that if God, he is the father of Jesus, he should save him. Well, thank you very much. Based in your logic, you stupid, Jesus is God in Islam. Because in your religion, Jesus was saved from the crucial punishment. Wasn't he? Guys, are you listening? Are you listening? This is stupid Muslim, he said, if Jesus is the Son of God, there is no way that his father will let him die in such a way. I will go with your logic. Based on that, Jesus must be God, because in your book he was saved by his father. And not only that, I have more bad news for you. Jesus in Islam is still alive. If Jesus is not the son of God in Islam, why Muhammad is dead in the grave and the insects ate him, and Jesus right now is in heaven watching us? Can you tell us? If Jesus is not God, his father will not let him, he will let him die like this because he is fake, right? But in your religion he was saved. Hypocrites, liars, they don't even accept their logic in their own. You see, the Muslim, they put a standard, but if you practice the standard they put on you, on them, it immediately will fail. Secondly, he and Muhammad in paradise, you are a liar. Show me the proof. The Quran says you are dying, you are dead, and they are dying, and everybody is dead. Show me that Muhammad is in paradise right now, you liar. Do you want me to show you the hadith, the Sahih hadith from Sahih Bukhari, saying that Muhammad will be the first to be resurrected in the day of judgment? How stupid you are. He said, I am the first one to be resurrected in the day of judgment. Stupid liars. Now let us go back to the Quran and love. Allah is being a smart ass, and when Allah he plays smart ass, I mean that's it. Allah in the field, what you can do. Let us see what Allah said. Imagine if the God of Islam or Muhammad wasn't speaking to me right now, what I would do to him. Chapter 6 verse 101. Allah saying, Allah's what? Saying, not me. To him, do the primal origin of the heaven of the earth. How can he have a son when he has no consort? I mean, how stupid that is to say. Somebody told you that the Christians believe that God he have a consort. Somebody told you that the Christian believe that God he have sex with Mary and they have a son, his name is Isa. I mean, how stupid Muslims are. But why you want to blame the Muslims for being stupid if their God is stupid? Your God here is refuting who? We Christians don't believe that Jesus is a son of Mary from sexual relationship between Mary and God. So what this statement is about? It's a stupid statement from a stupid prophet, from a stupid God. Secondly, look how the Quran get Allah busted. Anyone notice how? What is the biggest mistake here after the story of Sahiba, a girlfriend? Anyone can notice? What is the biggest error in this verse? Who can help me? Let us see. There is a very huge mistake in the logic of this verse. Anyone can tell me? Anyone can tell me? I'm waiting for the answer. There is a big mistake in this verse. Another mistake, again, additional to the girlfriend story. No, against the consort. And again, like additional. What is more? We mentioned the consort story already. Well, I'm not going to talk about Allah have penis or not later, maybe. But look what it says here. It says, how can can he? Do you see it? Do you see it? How can he? Are we talking about God, or we are talking about a normal human being? Because how can he, that is a statement can be said for someone is a human being, to question his ability. Do we agree? As an example, me as a man, if you say to me, Christian Prince, do you have a child? I will say no. You will say, why? I will say, how can I have a child if I don't have a woman or a wife? That will be logical, right? Because a man by himself, he cannot have such a reproduction. He need a woman. A woman alone, she cannot do that too. So when the Quran says, how can he, that's mean the Quran is questioning the ability of Allah, that he cannot have a son unless he have a consort. That's mean Allah is limited with ability and he's not the Almighty God. The same question we can ask about, then if Allah cannot have a son without having a consort, how the Quran explained to us that Mary she have a son without having a boyfriend or a husband? Ah, Mr. GC, your English is bad, right? Call me. What language you speak? Arabic? Call me in Skype. Call me. Let's see how great you are. You are scared. We keep asking you, call me. You are scared. Shut up. Shut up. So, guys, do you see? Allah saying it clearly that He is not the Almighty God, because obviously the one who wrote the story is not God. It is the author of the Quran using his stupid logic, speaking about God and saying how God can have a son if you don't have a wife. This is cannot be someone is really God saying that, because God, he can do miracles. This is why Jesus was a miracle. How Mary she was able to have a son, she didn't have a boyfriend too. So if we apply the same logic in the Quran and Mary, we will find there's a contradiction. Is that correct? It's a total contradiction. How Mary she is not touched by any man, she is not married, she is not engaged according to the Quran, and yet she was able to have a son. And how the Quran says, how Allah, you see, Allah is not a man. Supposedly Allah is God. Allah is the same as Mary. Mary is a limited person. She is a human being. Yet Mary, she was able to have a son because her God is the Almighty God. Allah, he cannot have a son, for he is just a man who cannot have a son unless he have a girlfriend. And that is the difference. Look, guys, look at this stupid idiot. What best time to call me? I keep saying to him, call me now. He says, what best time to call you? Call me. What best time to call you? When I say to you, find me one Muslim smart, and I will give you a Rolls Royce as a gift. By the way, I will pay you I will deliver the Rolls Royce in heaven of Allah. I mean it. We keep saying, call us Muslims, call us Muslims for the last 3 hours, and then he says, what is the best time for you to call you? When the best time? I mean, when the best time? You think when I leave? When is going to be the best time? Call me now. Super intelligent nation beyond imagination. Do we have any Abdul? Call me before I take the flying carpet, because I'm thinking to fly using the flying carpet. Any smart Muslim here? I don't know what to say. You know, there's one thing I don't like in a human being, that he is a stupid creature. You see, bees, they do what bees do. Cows, they do what cows do. Cats, they do what cats do. Even ants, they are smart. Human being, how he can be a Muslim, I have no idea. I mean, how is stupid a human being to accept such a cult like Islam? It's a madness. Anyway, guys, don't forget to unsubscribe to our channel if you already subscribed, and don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. Why I'm saying don't forget to unsubscribe if you are subscribed already? I'm using the logic of Allah to make you excited, because if you unsubscribe and then you subscribe again, you feel like you convert to Allah, and then you will get the versions, you will get the reward again. So I unsubscribe and then subscribe. I don't respect you Muslims. I keep saying stupid because I don't mean to say any word is not a truth. You are stupid. Anyone who believes that there's a God who will give a man endless penis is a stupid. What do you want me to say to you? When somebody says to me, I believe only in Quran, and then after 5 minutes he says, no, I believe in Quran and Hadith, obviously you are stupid. When somebody says to me the Prophet, he did marry women because he is trying to have relationship with the tribes, obviously you are stupid, because that means your Prophet was not a prophet, he was a businessman. I don't call people names, I describe them as they are. Every Muslim is a stupid until he proved the opposite. Any Abdul? You see, I am not politically correct. What I can say, I mean, I say things as it is. Somebody believed that he have to kill a lizard because this lizard was trying to kill Abraham. I think you must be stupid. What I can say, guys, what do you think? If somebody believed that lizard was trying to kill Abraham, and the Muslim, he have a duty to do jihad against a lizard, what I should call you? Give me other name. Huh? How a human being believe in this? A lizard was trying to kill Abraham by blowing fire at him. You know, when I was in Asia, I was playing with them. They are cute and they are nice and they are peaceful, and actually they eat insect, they clean the around your house, they don't do any harm. Why you want to kill them? What Abu Quran only, what is that? What do you want to say to us? What chapter 69 verse number 47? What is that? Do we have any Muslim here want to prove me wrong, that to be a Muslim is to be smart? Coiler, Pierre, don't use bad language, man. Come on, be easy. And don't do that to Muhammad, you might get AIDS. Any Muslim? Did Islam embrace Catholicism? This is false. Catholic are not pagans and they are Christians like us. Don't lie. Hey Christian, how are you?
Gosh, be with you, CP. How's you doing?
Thank you, bro. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just trying to find a girlfriend because I am as a god. I cannot have a son without a girlfriend. I mean, I don't know if you know a girlfriend for me so I can have a son.
Well, how Allah can have a girlfriend? He's a leg. Who wants a leg? No one wants a leg.
Well, Allah is a leg. You know, Allah is a leg. But Muslims, they say to us that the leg of Allah is different from any leg.
Yeah. Imagine his wife only bringing a leg to bed. So, what what sexual desires can the woman get from Allah if Allah has a leg?
Well, you know, I am assuming that Allah he have a full body, but the Muslim they concentrate too much in his leg because if you remember the hadith says that Allah is a short man, he is fat, he have a curly hair, he look exactly the same as a Dajjal, but the way the Muslim will recognize their God is his leg. Look like his leg have a special feature, you know. But Allah obviously he is, as you see in the hadith here in front of us, he is a man, and Muhammad he described him, and the only difference between Allah, the look of Allah, and the look of this man is the one-eyed, which is the one eye in the right side. This is the only difference between Allah and this fat man. And this is the hadith in the front of Muslims. If anyone who don't believe me, any Muslim? And by the way, this is Sahih hadith. You see it? It says Sahih, correct? It says Sahih. So this is a Sahih hadith, and Allah is a fat man, curly hair, woolly haired, and one-eyed, and and he is not the same as the Dajjal who is one-eyed. So everything in Allah and the Dajjal, they have exactly the same feature, the same height, the same look, except one thing, which is the right eye. In the same time, you will see Muhammad saying, if you are confused about him, about who? About your Lord. Know that your Lord is not one-eyed. So what is the difference between Allah and the Dajjal? Nothing. They are exactly copy paste, except a Dajjal have one-eyed and Allah is not.
Both are clones of each other.
Yeah.
Except the Dajjal has only one eye. Correct?
Yeah, as you see, it's the same. You know, Muhammad is afraid that the Muslim will be confused. Confused about what? About the look. Look of who? God and the Dajjal. Where is the confusion coming from? From the look. So he's trying to give them how to distinguish between Allah and the Dajjal. The Dajjal obviously is a man. He is a short man. He is the Antichrist. He is etc. He have a woolly hair. He is short, hinted, woolly haired, one-eyed, etc.
One-eyed.
Yeah, and he is neither protruding nor deep-seated. So if you are confused about him, about who? About your Lord and about the Dajjal.
Isn't that there is a hadith that says Allah came as a shape, yet here the Prophet already explained to them how Allah looks like.
Yeah,
yet
you know,
they don't recognize him.
as you see, this is a Sahih hadith. This is Sahih. They cannot say to us the game this is weak, and you know, this is Sahih. See it? Sahih. And this is the hadith number.
Berber still doesn't accept it.
Yeah. So how Allah is not a man, but yet if Allah is not a man, why a Muslim would be confused about him anyway? And what is the point to saying to us Allah is not one-eyed if Allah is not a man?
Correct.
You know, stupid statement, stupid comparison. And actually this hadith, to be accurate, it should be the opposite. It should be saying, if you are confused about the Messiah and the Antichrist, because the Antichrist, he will claim to be the Messiah. uh, Mr. GC is saying, why explain to me why he is live in YouTube to make money? Do you see me asking people for money, you idiot? It's your prophet who asks people for money. Aren't you Quran only? Abdul, aren't you Quran only? Let me show you how. Let me get you busted. And I showed you this already. You are just a coward. Keep repeating yourself. Anyone he exposes Islam, obviously he's trying to make money, right? Anyone who, what about your sheikhs who make a huge salary? How much money Zakir Naik he make, you liar? How much money your prophet he make?
Converts here to get money
Huh?
as well.
Here we go.
Yeah, converts.
This is your prophet. This is your prophet. Why Muhammad became a prophet? To make money. Otherwise, why he is asking the Muslim to pay him before he have a private consultation? Why Muhammad he make the verse in the Quran saying that the fifth of every attack have to come to Muhammad right away to his pocket? Can you tell us? No, people don't give me money by clicking on my channel. You're stupid. Do you see advertising? Do you see advertising in my channel? How people, if they click on my channel, that will make me more money? You are dumb and stupid. Just get out. Get out. Stupid Abdul. When I say Muslims are stupid, I mean it. Read it.
Yeah,
this is your prophet. This is your prophet.
Have any advertisement?
I don't have advertising in my videos. I never had one. You know, and look, this is your prophet saying,
you will ban it.
yeah, this is your prophet saying, oh, who you believe, if you want to have a private consultation, spend some money on Muhammad. People here, they speak with me for hours and hours and hours and for free. I never ask them, I never force anyone. Poor somebody, he have money, he don't have money, everybody is welcome, including you as a Muslim, you stupid idiot. Did I ask you for money? Did you pay me money? Abdul, did you pay me money? Why I'm talking to you? You know what? It's not worth even millions of dollars to speak to stupid Muslims like you, because it's a waste of time and will bring anyone heart attack. It's like speaking to the walls. I keep showing you, we keep jumping like monkeys from place to place, from place to place, and when they cannot answer you, they say, oh, he's trying to make money. Coward, you have no answer.
Yeah.
And let us say I'm here to make money. So what is the answer? I want to make money. What's your problem? Your prophet himself, he don't take any private consultation unless you pay him. I don't do private consultation. I do public consultation. Where is the answer? The Muslims, because they cannot answer you, so what they do, they try to put you down as a person. Oh, he's trying to make money. Oh, he's trying to etc. How come, can you explain to me, as long as you mention money, how come Jesus never asked anyone for a penny for all the miracles he did, but your prophet right away, he want the fifth from attack, he want money for every private consultation. Even your wife, if you like her, you have to divorce her. What is left? Muhammad, not only he want money, he want your woman vagina. He want your daughter even if she's a child. It's not enough for him, all the wives he have, all the booty he have, yet the Muslims accuse him of stealing underwear. Do you see anyone here accusing me of stealing underwear? People in YouTube, any of you found that his underwear missing from the laundry since you came to my YouTube? Like what happened to the prophet? It's your prophet who's accused of stealing underwear, not me. And this is
funny, very funny.
And this is a prophet of God. You believe it? Prophet of God accused by his followers of stealing clothes.
And until now, no one knows who stole the underwear, right?
I cannot wash my clothes and put them in the yard if Muhammad is my neighbor, because obviously he will steal my underwear. Especially my underwear is a holy underwear, because always I speak about the Quran with Quran. You know?
Yeah. Here, the red velvet glove.
Yeah, but obviously this red velvet is amazing.
The holy underwear.
Do we have any Abdul here? And Abdul would like to call us. We will give you boys if you call. We have boys in heaven, and those boys are wearing no clothes, and they have white skin. They have beautiful bum, as your prophet described them. They are very sexy. Any Muslim is interested to have extra boys in the heaven? I mean, look who's talking. Look who's talking. This religion, guys, they don't even believe in their God. They believe in the boys they will have. They believe in the vagina they will have. If you believe in God, you do not need such a reward. The God who is trying to seduce you by a meat of a bird, obviously he's not a God. Have you ever heard of a God promising me a chicken, barbecue chicken, if I convert to his religion? Have you ever heard of a God who promised me a couch, promised me a bracelet? I mean, this is stupid. I want an iPhone. How come there's no iPhone in the heaven? I mean, isn't it boring? What about having movies? Huh?
At least they should have an internet connection, right?
What we will do without internet, without WhatsApp? What the Muslims will do without WhatsApp in the heaven? Especially the heaven is so big, and you will be separated from your family, even if you are in heaven, because the one who is in the higher floor cannot visit. Actually, the one who is in the higher floor can visit the one in the lower floor, but the one in the lower floor, he cannot go up. So what you will do to visit your mom if she is living in the higher floor from yours? You can't see her for eternity. What do? You use WhatsApp? What kind of heaven this heaven?
Even a day.
Yeah.
In heaven.
Even heaven in Islam.
The vibes are all the same.
Even in Islam.
The look all the same.
Heaven have discrimination. There is high rank, low rank. There's a prophet have ranks. There's like, you know, this is heaven. In Christianity, all prophets of God and the Christians will be equal in front of God. He and she, male or female. Not the man, he will have unlimited number of women for sex, and the women, she will be a sex toy.
Sad.
And Abdul?
That's the sad paradise for the Abduls.
The Muslim keeps saying Islam is growing. My friend, I can play for you a Jazeera TV video where it says 16,000 leaving Islam a day. A day. And this was many years ago, and the Muslim, they were crying. What are you talking about? The propaganda of Muslims are stupid. You see, they say to you in America there is 6 million Muslims. The fact in America they don't even have 1 million Muslim, because most of those who they are called Muslims in America are the followers of Louis Farrakhan, and this guy is not even a Muslim. The nation of Islam is not Muslims. Secondly, the people they count, anyone coming from the Middle East is a Muslim. The fact is 85 to 90% of the Arab in America, they are Arab Christians, not Muslims. So what they do, they count all the Arab as Muslims. Not only this, most of those who come from Iran, as an example, they became Christians. We can go right now and search for the Iranian converted church, and you will find that already I think they have like 5 TV stations with satellite, because the number of them is so huge in America. Tens of thousands of Iranians, they became Christians in America when they come into America. So you have no idea how dead Islam is. And not only this, my friend, Pakistan, Indonesia. Guys, do you remember the war in East Timor? Who remember East Timor? East Timor.
Me.
East Timor.
Yeah.
Why the war happened? Can you tell me? Do you know why the war happened?
Because it was the Christians who were trying to fight back.
Yeah, because the Muslims, they could not accept that the majority of that territory became Christians, right? The majority of that territory, they became Christians, and they could not take it that those people, they are ruling their land and they are the majority, so they waged war against the Christians. And thank God they were able, those Christians, to have their own state. Now they are independent. I'm so happy for them. Indonesia used to have 0 Christians. Now in Indonesia the number is growing. Number of Christians is
yeah,
growing and growing and growing. Same in Malaysia, same in Bangladesh, same in India. Muslims are leaving Islam. Just give them little freedom. This is why in Malaysia even they had to make a law. It says that the Christians cannot use the word Allah. Why? Because they were thinking, why the Muslims are leaving Islam and converting to Christianity? Ah, maybe because those Christian missionaries are using the word Allah when they speak about God. So they forbid the Christians from using the word Allah when they speak about God. And this is showing us the hypocrisy of the Muslims. They spend a lot of money in the West to convince us that Allah is God. But in Malaysia, they want you not to use the word Allah because this is the God of the Muslims. Because there is not working for their
yeah,
benefit.
correct. Hi, CP. Can I share something?
Sure.
Uh, Talking about Catholics. Well, many might not know that I'm a Catholic myself, but I don't really care about the divisions of the Christians. But what I can see is that most formerly converts to Muslim now are coming back to the church. They want to get out of Islam after for many years. So now the problem is because we are being oppressed by the Abdul government, the church cannot help them. So if they go through the court of law, it will be a long process. I even have my own relative, a lady. She was married to this Abdul guy for many years. He got around 3 kids, and she got married to someone who is a Christian. Then she wanted to convert it back. Now it was a lengthy process, but now she's coming to church. We had kids, but according to Islam, the kids should be Muslim. So there's a big problem for them. I don't know what will happen, but I heard she might be winning a case. So let's see. Right.
This is
So
why. This is why.
even churches are getting.
Yeah. This is why.
Yeah.
No Christian should marry from Muslims because that is a first. It's a sin against God because we cannot marry from non-believers. Doesn't matter if you are Catholic or Protestant or Orthodox. Secondly, then you will have a problem later with your children's, which faith they are going to follow. You know, and how you can guarantee that your children's will not be following the faith of their father, especially if the father he took them to Islamic countries, they are automatically Muslims, you like it or not.
Yeah, automatically, no
Yeah.
choice.
So marrying a Muslim is a bad mistake. Now some people they had this mistake because they don't know. Some people, some women they don't know about Islam, etc. They make a mistake. However, you have to be careful and you have to survive it. Your children's are going to be your victims if they became Muslims. If one of them became a Muslim, how you can forgive yourself to do that to your children?
Yeah, agreed.
This is what we do here. We are trying to, this is why we are here. We're trying to educate everybody to show them that the religion believe that killing salamander is a heroic act, is stupid. We need to show them that believing in such a garbage is stupid. All right?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
But what I see is, yeah, most of those converts they tend to leave Islam. Then they come back, wanting to get back in the church, but their names or their identity cards, they're already Muslim. So it's very difficult. As you know, the government here is run by the Muslims. So the process will be lengthy and
well, why people they do the mistake? I mean, why you doing the mistake and then you cry for it? You know, people they have to pay the price of their stupid mistake. What you can do, you know, you don't.
The thing is,
you don't sell drugs and then you say why I get to jail. I mean, you sell drugs, you know. All right. Yeah. So
the thing is, what I see is all of the religions here they accept that God is one, right? So even the Abduls here also say it's the only difference between the religions is how they worship God, right? So that's the reason. So when a Christian wants to get married to this Muslim
No. Actually,
or
this is
up
this is a false.
uh,
You see, those Abduls are stupid,
yeah, yeah,
as I always call
yeah,
them. The difference between religion is not about how to worship God. This is stupid to say from them, because the Muslims themselves
yeah,
believe that their God is not the God of the Hindus. The Hindus worship different God. The Christian worship different God. The Jews worship different God. Even the Quran says that, because the Quran says that we worship Jesus, and the Jews say the Quran says the Jews they worship Uzair. So Muslims, they are stupid. They don't know what they are talking about. I cannot even
yeah. I
find
think the
a
Muslims, yeah, they're
yeah.
doing it like that just to control the nation. I think, because this is in our education system from small. It's been taught like that. Yeah, from
Hmm.
young. They say God is one. Even the Hindus they consider as worshiping God, yet in a different way. So
No, no,
the
no,
Buddhists are doing the
no, no, no,
same.
no. This is false. This is
Uh,
false. This is false. This is
mm,
not. This is not true.
yeah,
The Hindus have different God. The Jews have different God. The Christian have different God, and the Muslims have different God. And we don't share with the Muslims anything. But the Muslims, they try to make their God universal, and most of them they have no idea even who is their God. Like if we ask a Muslim who is your God, like the guy who's saying to us, search for convert to Islam in Google, you will find a lot of people. Well, about search for leaving Islam, you will find a lot of people leaving Islam. I will give you a great example. Have you ever heard of Obama? Suppose he's an ex-Muslim. Have you ever heard of the son of Hamas? Huh? You heard of the son of Hamas? The founder of Hamas left Islam, became a Christian. The founder of Hamas, huh? His son became a Christian. Have you ever heard of the royal family of Kuwait? They became Christians. The royal family of Bahrain, the royal family of Qatar. What those people are talking about? They are out of their mind. You Muslims are leaving Islam by waves. Go and see how many of those refugees who come to Europe, they became Christians already, because they hated ISIS and they hated Islam, and now they saw the true Islam. And actually, this is one of the good things ISIS did. People, they learn finally what is the true face of Islam, and by video recorded by the hands of Muslims. Anyway, guys, it's already 8 o'clock in my time, and our time is up for today. Tomorrow we will be here again. All right. And actually, I'm thinking we will make a vote for it. What do you think if we make Saturday a day off? Because I think Saturday, you people, you will be busy. I know there's not many people, they come in Saturday. So I'm thinking to open every day as before, but Saturday we will take it off. Is that good? Is that all right? Because I know there's
here
more.
is Sunday.
Yeah, well, in your time is Sunday, I know, but I mean, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, but
But
yeah, well, every Christian, my friend, somebody saying a Christian prince is a Jewish now. Let me tell you, my friend, every Christian is a Jewish by faith, not by ethnic, which means we as a Christians, we believe in the Jewish scriptures. So we are Jewish in faith, Christians in practice. What does that mean? It means the Jewish, they live by the law. We are Christians by the teaching of Jesus. Yet we are Jewish because we believe in the faith and the scriptures of the Jews. So yes, we are Jewish and we are Christians at the same time. But usually the word Jewish mean an ethnic, not only a belief. So we are not an ethnic, we are just people of faith. Our scriptures is the Old Testament and the New Testament. All right. So tomorrow, guys, we will not be here, just Saturday. All right, to give you a break from me, and I will take a break from you too, which is good. I mean, come on, I'm sure you hate me already. So Saturday only, please tell everybody, Saturday only, we will not do live broadcasting, but the rest of the week we will be the same. Every day at 4:30 p.m. I will be here. All right. So yeah, Saturday, I noticed, because most of you Saturday they go do shopping, I know how it is. It's okay. Or you go outside or go to friends or family. So let us have Saturday off. All right. And for me, I love to give my time for the Lord 7 days a week. But however, even if I don't open, I will be working my book anyway. So I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you, Christian, for calling me in Skype, and I hope to hear you soon
God
again.
bless you, CP.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Take care, my friend.
Thanks.
So thank you, everybody. May the Lord bless you, and we invite Muslims to leave such a cult. Even the salamander became your enemy. This is how stupid your cult is. Even little tiny creature called salamander, lizard, is the enemy of Allah. What kind of God? He put his head in the head of a salamander. What kind of a prophet this prophet is? What kind of logic this logic is? You Muslims live in the land of fictions. You don't deserve to live in this earth. You deserve to live in Disneyland, but Disneyland full of blood, because this is what you like, where you can drive a van and go over people. Ask your God Allah to provide you such a Disneyland, but out of this earth. Stop killing people. Let Allah provide you a Disneyland in the moon, and then He can create for you people from your kind, so you can drive the van over them, and you shout Allahu Akbar, and Allah will be happy, and you will not eat garlic, because Allah, He hate garlic, for He is a Draco Allah. Do it. Leave a human being alone. We are a human. We don't want to be Muslims. We don't want to believe in this garbage. We don't really believe in long penis. We don't want to believe in killing others. We don't want to believe in hate. People walking in the street, leave them walking in the street, you idiot. You are mentally sick. How somebody in the world can believe that he served God by driving his van over children walking in the street? How disgusting you are. What kind of God you have? Your God is a shameful, disgusting, evil devil. Even the devil will not do that. I can't imagine the devil driving his van, but I can imagine a Muslim doing it. I believe the devil have more dignity than you, more than honor than you. You are perverted. You kill people just for the sake of your penis. You want to go to heaven so you can go and screw women, and those women are meant for sex. Filthy creatures. Disgusting prophet. Demonic God. Bloody Draco Allah. Shame on you. And if you think by your terror you are going to defeat us, you are mistaken. That makes us more strong. And this is why we are standing to fight. Our streets will never go empty, and our countries will be the most visited countries in the world. Even you Muslims, you die, you cross the oceans to come here. Nobody want to go to your country, because it's a country of a scumbag, corrupt, filth, garbage. The judge is corrupt, the police is corrupt, the king is corrupt, everybody is corrupt, even the guy in the grocery store is corrupt. But yet nobody talk about dignity as much as you Muslims. Your woman can't even walk alone in the street because she need a guardian. Why? Because you act like dogs. If you see a female alone, you want to eat her alive, because you Muslims have dignity and you have honor, to the point you cannot resist seeing a woman walking alone in the street. You want to rape her, so she need a guardian. Why our women do not need a guardian? Do you know why? Why our windows don't have steel on them? We go in the Middle East, every window have a steel, because there's a lot of security, right? Or because all of you are thieves, corrupt hypocrites. Thank you everybody for being here. May the Lord bless you all, and I hope that we have a good time together today and we learn something good. Don't forget to tell your friends to subscribe to our page, and don't forget to support us in what we do. May the Lord bless you all. As always we say, Christ is Lord, Islam is false. Amen to that. And see you this coming Sunday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a break. This coming Sunday, God is winning. Thank you very much. God bless.